Just cuz.
He's just there because.
Oh, I thought you were rolling the trailer, but no, we're just here. Okay.
Yeah,
We're just
going
here.
going straight live. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Welcome to Chaos Curriculum of Chaos. Wow. With the students of said Chaos, Kailani, Ash, and Simon. Merton is taking a sabbatical today, so he will be behind the scenes. But before we get started, I'll let everyone introduce themselves properly. We can roll some initiative. If someone wants to become tribute, they can go first. I don't mind. Initiative it is. All right. No one ever wants to go first.
I always want to roll.
9.
13? 9.
11. That's fun. Every 2.
Yeah.
Roll worse then.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Kyla, so the nerds first. Speak up.
Nerd.
Who are you? What do you do? Why are you here? Everything about your life. Not just your class.
Oh God, that's such a long
No,
stream.
that's gonna be like
later.
half the session. Please, no.
I'll go have a nap.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to bed. Thanks.
Roll the trailer. Mm-hmm. This is Kalani. Those are the main things. I did put your handout on the page so you could show the people. It's not working? How dare. Nope. It's there. It's fine.
It's working on the Roll20. It's not going through on the
Twitch.
Yeah.
What? That's not cool. The one that we made the other day, well, 2 weeks ago. That's sure. That's fine. As Saint said, we're good on the Roll20s.
Yep.
Naturally, Kailani breaks the stream. You nerd. Yeah. Is it just you, Kailani? One sec. Let me just experiment. One sec, guys. Is it just you that's doing this to us? Let's try Simon real quick.
Mine.
Broken
I didn't even do anything.
Weird.
No worries.
That's uncool. Did you literally had this ready for this very occasion and it's broken? Let me close it. Let me reopen it.
While you're doing that, we can introduce Simon.
Yeah, go ahead.
They're popping up for me on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, there I am.
Mm-hmm.
You are.
That was his little man's lantern. So cute. So little.
All right. Well, I guess while we get that sorted, Simon, go ahead and introduce your little self.
Sure. I'm Saint. I am playing Simon, who is a little owlin druid. I didn't listen to what Vagabunda said, so I have no idea what we're talking about. I don't know. He's just chilling. He's having a good time at school. He solved an adventure with his friends. He's doing okay in his classes. He finished painting the set for the school play. He's pretty happy about it. He's having fun. He's got some new ideas for some new projects. It's a good time.
Good times. All right. Fantastic.
And I am Brandon.
Right.
I am playing Ash Blackfang. And Ash is a mountain dwarf from Toril. He is in Strixhaven to learn as much as he can about a lot of things. Because he has plans.
Big plans.
Big plans.
Big plans for the multiverse.
Yeah.
All right. Kalani does his handout work. So you're loading the game back up. Someone's handout has to work. Weird, because again, it's fine on my end.
That's okay.
Not cool. I don't think it's your fault, really. Yeah, the people that are not
They're
here.
not even here.
They're not even here, and it's working.
That's okay.
All right.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it's
Kailani is
okay.
blue and Simon is adorable. That's all you really need to know.
True.
That's blue.
And while
Yeah.
while that is happening, Colleen, can you just quickly send me your art again, real quick? To see if we just need to reset your art. All right. All good. Well, I do believe. Well, I guess I get a reroll point. Unless someone else wants to do it, but the end will take that gladly.
I will.
Last time I believe the group was following up on the robes still. The animated robes that had caused so much trouble. They had finally made some progress. They had gone from Linquist, who had had them commissioned by Quintilius. From there, they tracked it down to Quintilius's friend Rubina, who said that I'd picked up the robes. The confusing thing was when they confronted both of them at the row stage is that neither of them made sense. Rubina did indeed pick them up, but said she had delivered them. Quintilius said he never perceived them. Something strange was going on. The group confronted Quintilius, and he felt like he was being personally targeted by these people that they barely met like a week ago. And after that was taken care of, they decided to follow up more on this after they found out that Lorene had been involved. And they went back. Actually, no, my mistake. This is before it was found out it was Lorene that was involved. They went to Professor Sharpbeak to see if there was any kind of surveillance on Quintilius's room that they could follow up on. And it turns out that yes, there is surveillance on campus or the Commons, as far as they know. And there was a recording provided by your friendly guide, basically a Strixhaven campus guide, who had been modified to keep track of everyone in the dorms. I'll see if I can bring up guide here real quick and see. Hopefully, his handout works. All right, nice. Love to see it. All right, so through the help of the campus guide, they were able to track. They were able to see that Lorene had been involved, but they found out a strange anomaly. That there had been two Lorenes at very close proximity to each other at a very short time frame apart from each other. They followed up on this by a very concerned Professor Sharpbeak, and they set off to take care of this problem. I will have to mention that when I say the group, it was just Merton, Simon, and Ash, because I believe Kalani had intramural dancing, so she had gone a separate way. She had just finished her dancing when Quintilius came to heckle her again, and she was just so relieved that they had come to a peace, and she was so offended by this pompous fool breaking their truce, and she decided to follow him along with Lorene, mentioning her, and made her way. Well, she thought she was making her way to go to the Civil Quill, where he was supposed to go, but strangely enough, his carriage was going towards Prismari instead of going north. It started to go like a southwesterly direction, which I found interesting. It was pretty much at this point where the two groups intersected, and almost, since Kalani kind of overshot them and they followed closely behind in another carriage. And there they tracked this Quintilius to Conduit Hall, and yes, that's Prismari one. Conduit Hall. Just testing the Kalani image. No, Conduit is Taurus Hall. Kalani, you're supposed to be the nerd here. You should know where you go, where you're going to go. So yeah, using guide, they followed this Quintilius, or this person that was impersonating Quintilius, to Conduit Hall, where again the group intersected. Kalani was there. The rest turned up later, and tapping into guide, they were able to see that the person had changed identities, or at least the cloak that was shielding them from being detected was none other than Astrid, one of Quintilius's adoring fans that despised Kailani in every single way, and her friends, Jason. And they confronted her as she made her way up the Conduit Hall, and before she could slip away, they brought the professors into it. Not before Simon gave her a good scorching, though, to her Versace robes, which she was very annoyed with. But yeah, before a fight could break out, she was apprehended by Professor Sharpbeak and her task force, followed by Professor Nils. And she was reprimanded and taken away. And Professor Sharpbeak congratulated them for a job well done, rewarded them with 1 platinum piece, and a pick of the litter of 1 free uncommon item from from He Wishes, Rob Lindquist's shop. Wishes, yeah. No. What depends what you're going to ask. I was also fixing Simon and Kalani.
No,
You know what
he's
I mean.
fine.
Simon's perfect.
Simon's an angel. Simon forgot to pick an uncommon item. That's my bad. I'm gonna go Google real quick. I'll be back.
No, you didn't. I remember your item. You told me a while ago. It's all good. Unless
Simon forgot. Simon picked an item.
Simon's just forgetting.
Simon has been doing experiments.
Well, originally it was going to be a Prismari primer, but you can change that if you want.
Look, Simon can make his own mushrooms. Sometimes he just needs to relax, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good. good. All right.
Now I gotta go figure out what I asked for.
You don't
Ignore
have to
me,
keep them open all the
continue.
time. All right. So I do believe that is where we left it, with you having just confronted Astrid and got her detained. Sounds like she's going to jail. Maybe she is for fraud.
Technically we had all split off again because I had gone back to my room with Guide and
Oh, that's right. You have gone back.
Lorene. I took Lorene back to her room. Ash and Merton went to get food.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's when she got the message that the tribunal was tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's right. That's true. All right. You both take student die for helping the DM.
Which is definitely a D6, right?
The D.
Because I've definitely been doing that wrong the entire time.
It's definitely not a D6. Let's say it's been downgraded now to a D4.
That's so hurtful. I've been doing so well.
I haven't used any of mine.
I will take an inspiration. I used mine.
That's all good. Thank you for that. All right. So, I guess, unless anyone else wanted to do anything on the day, we can proceed for the next day. All right. I do believe. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I think they got an idea of who's who for now. As much as you could, yeah, that's fine. All right, so I do believe it's the weekend, unless the DM is mistaken. Anyone, please correct the DM if it's really point.
I thought
it's gonna be the weekend.
I thought that was Thursday.
That would have been
that Thursday was a free day.
Yeah, because most of us don't have classes afternoon, so technically it would be Friday.
That's Friday. Did we have it in the evening or in the weekend? Evening? I think I said evening. We're going to go with that then. All right, so Friday morning. Rise and shine, Kalani. It's a brand new day. You'll get a long rest, by the way. Unless there was anything else you wanted to do. So while Kalani boots up, I'll bring up the schedule. Just double check. Yeah, all good. Who has introduction to Archaeomancy? Ash, do you have Archaeomancy?
No, I got magical auras.
No, that's Merton.
Right? Magical physiology.
I think it's Merton. Merton happily goes. Yeah.
What, for Friday?
I only have 2.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. For Fridays, just magical auras and magical physiology.
Yeah,
which we both have.
Yep.
I don't know if everyone has it, but so we all have it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right. So, whenever you're ready, Kalani, what do you do as you awaken? She's like, I don't know what it's gonna do. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, if they want.
Someone in the chat, I don't know who that is, says that Kai is muted.
Oh,
that's Peter.
I know. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say.
It's the D&D Play 20 server.
have
I know
been
it's
muted.
Peter.
I have been muted this entire time. Then that's great.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, I
Awesome.
don't have sound on.
Well, I guess since you missed my introduction, you don't get to know about Kailani. So,
Rip.
even if it was my fault.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you,
But I
Peter.
like how Peter waits till you're like 20 minutes in. They go, oh, by the way, you're muted.
He probably just showed up.
He wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah,
I
he
do
doesn't
apologize.
care about us
He
anymore.
wasn't
Get out of here.
watching.
It wasn't the main stuff. You got a recap. Kailani's blue. We're good.
Technically turquoise.
Kailani's blue up the yabda.
I love how
we know
you
that one.
used it against me. I love it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, so yeah, Kailani would wake up 3 hours before class, would study for a bit, and then when it's not like too early before class, I don't know, maybe an hour or so before class, she would knock on Simon's room.
Ah!
He
Okay.
lives to hear that.
Yeah.
Best
Oh yeah.
response ever.
Simon was not awake. No.
You were not
here's
awake
my
an hour
question.
before class.
No, there's no chance. Is Guide still in my room with me?
I don't think
Just
you ever
wondering.
gave him back to Professor
I
Sharpbeat,
did
so I think
not.
he's still there.
So
Yeah.
Simon comes patting to the door in their little pajamas with the guide.
Holding his hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the door opens and Kailani is just, he goes, happy day to you! In your, like, just blurts it out and it's holding Simon.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey, what?
Oh, were you asleep? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do you want to go back to sleep?
I don't know. Let's check the time. I don't have a watch. No, it's fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
Do you want to hang out, have breakfast, and help me with the perfumes?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's basically what I'll be doing.
May I come? You see Guide is like still holding
Yes.
Simon.
Of course.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Come in.
Excellent. I have no experience with perfumes whatsoever. I should not be near volatile chemicals. Let's go.
You don't have a nose.
He goes, that is one of my greatest shame.
Oh, Simon gets so sad.
My inability to smell greatly saddens me. He
Uh,
just says it in a cheery voice.
oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I go change sadly, and I'll come back. Already trying to make plans to figure out how to give this robot a nose.
I guess I'll just roll my alchemist stuff for the perfume.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your alchemist stuff.
Guidance.
Advantage, because I'm helping.
Oh, that's true.
Woo. And Guide is there to support you.
Yay!
Oh, 6 plus. 1 second.
With advantage?
No, 13.
Oh.
No, it's 16 plus 16 plus 4 plus proficiency, so 22.
Okay, show off. Okay, go down.
This perfume is like so nice. It's one of the
Of course, Guide has no idea.
yeah, of course, guy has no idea, but it's probably one of like the suggestions. Let me roll for it actually.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the suggestions of someone we know. So either Luna, Nina, and Grayson, like someone we know. One of the suggestions.
One of the above.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, good.
and it works,
Alright.
and it smells nice, and I've put it to do, and it'll take a couple hours to simmer. So
Guide turns to you. Did it work? It's not sure. It looks.
yeah, it's
Excellent.
It's working good. Kailani will present Simon. She knows Simon likes bread, but she will also present the Simon with tamakis.
I don't know what that is.
I knew Simon was gonna say
They're like
that.
a seaweed wrap of like
Uh-oh.
rice with like fish and seafood and stuff.
Don't nod like you know what that is, and I look stupid, Brandon.
I hear it's delicious. I don't eat
It's
anything though.
Beautiful.
I
Yeah.
love tamakis, and that's the thing she eats a lot.
Sure.
Like, don't nod at me, Brandon.
So yeah, after she
Yum.
presents
Yum
them.
yum 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 yum. Guide, what do you eat? Do you charge? Do you eat? What do you do? How do you sustain?
I am happy to report I do not eat anything.
Do you need electricity? I can zap you.
I
No,
could
no,
mend you
no.
again.
I do not need to be zapped. And I don't need to be... If I got zapped, I would need to be mended. But I don't need to be
Okay.
zapped, so I don't need the mending. Thank you.
Okay. He's so cheerful in the morning. It's so much.
Here's your coffee.
Like on the screen, on the holographic screen is just a big smiley face.
Yeah.
Kailani makes sure to bring Simon his morning coffee.
Simon probably doesn't drink coffee. What he probably does is find some Druid crafts, I couldn't think of the word. Some like super concentrated caffeine or something somehow from like some plant or another.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 sips and he's gone. It would probably give like Lorene or someone a heart attack if they tried it. It might short circuit guys.
Yeah.
It will 100% short circuit.
Yeah. Okay, we're ready. We're going. What's the plan? What are we doing? I have class.
Class. Shall we knock on Ash's door and see if he wants to come with us?
Yes, let us go knock on Ash Blackfang's door. And he just like takes off.
Oh! I take off after.
Yeah. Kailani forgets that because he took off. Kailani forgets she still has the alchemist goggles on. And her poofy hair because of the smoke. It just follows. Still looking like with a coat and the goggles.
Goes down the curve. The guide goes up to the door. Dum, 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 dum. Ash Blackfang, we are here for class.
I knock on the door, but lower because I can't reach that high. Good
At intervals, just keeps
morning.
knocking.
What time would it be?
Probably half an hour before class.
Well, class
Half an hour
starts
before
at-
class. Yeah.
Half hour before class, I'm already, waiting in front of the room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
if you don't answer the door, we'll turn to
Yeah,
Yeah,
Guy.
like
Yeah.
3 minutes later, we're still knocking on the door, and
Yeah.
Kaya's like, he's not there.
he's just happily knocking at intervals.
Guide, is Ash here?
He stops. You see his smiley face goes to the loading symbol. No! And he smiles again.
Oh,
Keeps knocking.
see. Wait, stop. I'll fly, but stop. Where is he?
Ash, are you in the common room, or have you gone to the
I'd
Uber
be
place?
I'd be pretty much waiting in front of the classroom. He's an early
This
riser,
way!
so I would have already eaten by 7. Visited the biblioplex, and I'm literally waiting in front of the door for it to open. If it's already open,
Yeah.
I'm just in my seat waiting for everyone else to show up.
Yeah, so I guess
Guide and I
Guy
take
just
off.
takes-
yeah, Guy
Stairs
takes
down
off
the corridor, down the stairwell.
down to I assume basic magical lore, as you said, was in Lorehold, so I guess we'll follow Guide all the way to Lorehold. Kailani's still
Just
in
running
her
to the crowd.
alchemy coat and goggles, which is gonna be fun.
Simon's just like shoveling bread into his mouth for breakfast because they never stop for breakfast.
We did. That was
see-
like I woke you up an hour before class, and then we had breakfast, and then we did this.
Oh, we had that. Okay.
Yeah, we did have breakfast.
As
Shovels
guys-
more bacon that he's stuffed in his pocket.
Yeah, as Guy
Bacon.
tears down the stairs, he almost like slams headfirst into a very familiar girl. So she's like, whoa! He's like, I'm so sorry, Lorena Neza. We are going to class. We're going to find out. He's running. He's like, okay. She's like shrugs, looks at Kailani. Hi.
Bye. Does she not have magical auras with us then? I guess not.
She was on her way down, but he almost like slammed
we're
into her.
sprinting for no
on the way.
reason. Yeah.
Alright, so
This
yeah,
is funny.
Guy just makes his way towards Ash. Ash, if you're waiting, you hear the sounds of mechanical feet going
I
getting
just
closer.
imagine what's that song from like that like the joking running song that people use for memes that was like from an old show.
Benny Hill?
Thank you. Yeah, I just
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm positive you've offended someone. It's not me, because I don't know what this is, but I'm sure someone is offended by that.
Anyone
I'm sorry,
out there
it
has
is.
been
Anyone
offended.
age 40 and over, you've offended.
Yeah, sorry.
We're so
Sorry,
sorry,
Peter.
everyone. We're so sorry for
I am a baby.
Kailani's mistake.
Look, anything that from
Alright,
people
Kailani-
from my parents' generation to me is a little old.
Alani, you have to roll with disadvantage for the whole stream now because of I'm good. Alright, so Guy doesn't even get in the carriage, he's just sprinting to Lawhold. It's not even like
I try to keep up. Eventually, I just start flying.
yeah. He goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. He thought you were still on. He had no. He didn't realize that you had got off him. Stop
I have
and
little
waits for you
legs.
to perch on its frame."
Kailani's doing like
Onward!
Kailani's doing like her eye, like her shape water to ice the floor as she like slides to go faster.
Like Frozone
upward.
style?
Yeah,
Nice.
Frozone style, just
Yeah, Frozone
to keep
style.
up.
As
Lorene's, we look
God, it's
behind
just-
us and Lorena's fallen like every 6 feet. Yeah. She's having a bad day already.
I'm like Kailani is like 5 foot. She's
roll
not
for
that
it,
tall.
let's roll a dex save now that you mentioned that. Oh,
Dex
she
save for
almost
what?
slips. She almost slipped. No, she was.
Lorene.
You left ice, like an ice trail behind you. She almost slipped. But she's alright. Finds her
Oh
footing.
no! It would disappear because I can only have so much in.
Yeah,
It's funnier this way, let it
That's what
happen. She's fine.
That's why she's not doing multiple dex saves. That's why.
Oh god.
All right.
Poor
So
Lorene.
Ash, from your perspective, you're waiting for class, and then you just hear again the mechanical beat, and zoom around the corner. There, it's Ash Blackfang. Stop in front of you.
And then Kailani slide like ice skates into the room. Hi.
Good morning!
Hi.
We were knocking at your door for like 5 minutes, but you weren't there.
Yeah.
No, I've been up for quite a while.
No.
Guide, hi. Are you learning today?
Yes.
Yay!
Okay. All right.
It standing in front of
I
Ash,
would
just like.
I think you already know all this, but neat.
Guide can sit with me. Guide sits with me.
Kailani will give Ash a little vial and
Of
say,
poison.
"No."
Continue. Ignore me.
Eliminate.
I'm
Ash.
resistant. I'm okay.
That's why she wanted to find where Ash was. Here, have some poison. I found it.
Here's
Surprise!
some poison.
No, she hands you this little flask and she says, "That's for my apology of disturbing you yesterday when I gave Quintilius the conch shell. In my culture, when we apologize, we give someone a gift. That's the
Oh,
scent
that was
of the
him
stone."
who did that.
Yeah.
Understood.
I think I said at the end of last session she explained to you why she gave it to him so that
Gotcha.
it's like if he gets annoyed by us, we will know if it's really us or someone impersonating us.
I feel throughout the entire evening and night while I was trying to sleep, then I probably heard it.
I don't know.
I guarantee he would have.
I don't think so.
If you could keep going, I think I was out of charges.
He was out of charges. There's only so
I saw
many
the
you can do
charges.
a
I think
day.
as soon as he woke up, I probably would have heard it then. He's that type of person.
We forgot to mention it in the recap. Okay. So sorry.
That's okay.
We look around to see who Guide's talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, God is just breaking the fourth wall, talking to no one.
100%.
And if you open the vial, it's
Mhm.
an essence of stone cutting smell, which is what you
Okay,
suggested.
that's cool. Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's her gift
Thank
to
you.
you, as an apology.
Sounds like home.
So it's
I'm glad you like it. And then she goes and takes her seat, and she's still like goggles, coat, like messy.
Yeah.
Clearly been doing it.
Yeah.
Clearly
the rest of
been
the
doing
students,
it.
yeah.
Alchemy.
Grayson
Don't have a
comes-
dirty.
Sure, no, for sure, yeah. No, I didn't say anything else.
Yes, you see what else is happening. Grayson kind of walks, like, goes, "Morning, Carline," and he looks at Guide. Grayson Wildmere, morning. And I think he's just like, "Hi, morning, everyone." He like waves at you as he kind of like goes to his seat, and like looks at Guide, who's like waving at him.
I don't even think that Simon takes a seat. I think Simon has Guide take Simon's seat, and then Simon sits on Guide.
Yeah, absolutely,
Are you next to me
Lovely.
then?
absolutely. Guide,
My new mechanical
Probably
pet.
usually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm at the front of the class, so I assume so.
I think I
Guide just sits.
under protested at the front of the class because you're there, but it's fine.
Yeah, Guide just there's like a thump as he sits under the and there's like ready to learn. Just like looking around, happy faced.
I give him some paper and a pencil.
Take my notes. I'm going
The
back.
screen.
No, I have
screen
my own
changes
notes.
to a-
He can have his own notes.
He's a
the screen
recording
changes to
device,
the-
though.
Hey,
Yeah, the screen changes to the thinking emoji as you give him the quill and paper.
I don't understand him. Maybe he wants to take notes. I don't know. I don't understand technology. I'm from the woods.
Not long before Professor Ghostforge walks in. He goes, "All right, class, morning."
Oh
You
shit!
see,
Could you do Professor Ghostforge
waves.
again? Because I closed it by mistake.
wow.
Brutal.
I know he's not a dean, but you don't need to close his hand out.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Second strike, Kalani.
No.
2 strikes already?
Yeah.
Kailani's
Tisk.
going to the
Not even
detention
an
bog.
hour
this
in.
We're only
episode.
in like the second week of school.
All right, class, we're going to pick up where we left off last week. And then from there, since you guys already technically have rolled for it, he's just going to go over like the auras, like detect magic, stuff like that you guys already covered. Yeah, so class wraps up. All the Professor Grossforge asks is for you to like read over your notes and be ready for any quizzes that you might have next time. As it finishes, you see Guy jumps up. We have learned today. Where next? And he just stands up. Like everyone looks at him. Like everyone's like.
We have another
loud
class
and
in an
obnoxious
hour,
stuff.
Guide. We have magical physiologies at noon.
Excellent. And the like it's ready to go
Yeah.
on standby. Yeah, on the spot, he's
Just
just like
vibrating
jogging.
in the spot, yeah. Well, we have a little
Alright,
time
so-
before we have to go. Do you guys? Are we heading straight there? Or what do you guys want to do?
If you want to walk there, we have to go now. If you want to take a carriage, we've got half an hour.
I don't know if Guide walks. I think he maybe just sprints everywhere.
And
He's on permanent dash.
Yeah.
yeah. Did Sharpbeak loan that to you, or does you just not send him back yet?
Yes.
That's what I figured.
Yes.
Okay.
He said he
Yay.
just repeats the same. Yes.
All right then. I just wanted to check.
If Professor Sharpbeak needed him back, she would have said something, right?
I would assume.
Absolutely. And I say that with no authority whatsoever.
Yay! I believe him.
Glad someone does.
I guess Kailani
But he's
says
just on
follow
standby. Yeah. Oh, he goes. Yeah.
Took things
Takes
out.
off.
I'm trying to come up with questions I want to ask Guide now that we don't really have a professor. watching over us, trying to come up with something that he might know. I'll come up with something.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so as you guys take off, roll me a D100.
Ooh, can I do
Who?
it?
Is anyone? Sure. Go for it.
99.
Can roll.
Don't know if that's
Damn.
good or bad.
99.
That's better than my
Guide
20.
explodes.
It goes
he
nuclear.
overcharges and explodes.
Strixhaven has turned into a nuclear wasteland. No.
New game. All right, good job, everyone.
We lasted 2 weeks. New record.
New record for sure.
All right, so you guys are on permanent. Are you guys dashing? No carriage.
No, not dashing, but like speed walking, I guess.
Guide and I are dashing.
Okay, I'll keep
Yeah, that's
up
what I meant.
then.
Not you guys. He's
Yeah.
dashing. I was wondering if the rest are gonna go in a carriage or something.
No, I'm gonna keep
I
up.
don't think
I'm not
Ash.
running.
I don't think Ash runs.
I'm not running.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
just.
like,
I am
You'll
taking
see us
my
there in
time.
half an hour.
I have an
Yeah.
hour. I'm good. I'll get there in time.
Yeah.
Kailani looks at Ash before she starts ice skating again. Do you want me to give you ice skates?
No, I am good. I don't
Okay, she
skate.
goes. Whee!
I saunter.
Ash probably face palms a little.
Oh, there's a lot of inward groaning.
Ash looks around to see if anyone thinks he's with us.
He's like, just to make it clear, I don't know them.
You think, yeah, guy just streaks down Polema Hall, out the door, up the.
You definitely hear a little bit of a maniacal giggle from Simon.
So I'll ping where he is. And he's just
Speed.
like, kind of just streaking down the road, straight to the center campus, and then does like a hard stop, and then rearranges himself. Ah, Witherbloom, that way. Keep going.
Kailani does
A lot
the
of
whole
people have to get
Frozone
out of the
thing
way.
of doing like a big curve of ice so she can slide around and follow. We're definitely
so-
disturbing campus property, but that's
Absolutely.
Campus property is disturbing campus property, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think- A lot of people just have to dive out of the way as he's like, coming through, good morning, coming through.
Occasionally, I'll just like druid craft flowers at our wake or something, or like throw bread at a person, and it'll like for sure hurt because we're going way too fast.
Rose petals just falling
Yeah,
behind you.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like daffodils or
Alright.
something.
and then behind comes Kailani on ice, just snow falling behind.
Yeah.
We are an
Right.
entourage. It is great.
We are a problem, is what we are.
So yeah, as he comes streaking up the wooden walkways of Wilbur Hall, up ahead, he almost barges into another familiar-looking girl. She barely has time to go. Oh, she can shit.
Stop.
Like,
Guide, stop.
hello,
Guide, stop.
Luna,
Hard
Winter
stop.
Star.
Hard stop.
Hard stop. Stop.
Yay.
Let me see if Kailani just goes into guys.
Yeah.
No, that's a
Slides
15.
into God.
I managed to like circle around to slow down. Hi, Luna.
She goes, hi, like, and he's like, hello, Luna Winterstar, we are going to class. You? He's really peppy for a guide. Yes, I am.
He's our favorite.
She smiles, just a little unsure what's happening. Class then? She points to like,
Do you want to come? I just had like an avatar moment. Like, do you want to go penguin sliding with me? Do you want to come ice skate with me?
she goes, I'm sorry?
Come on, it's
Ice
fun. I
skate.
grab Luna and I just start ice skating.
She's like, I get what? Off we go! And Guy's already going up the walkway. Alright, I guess she has to do a performance. Or some kind of deck save.
Deck save is more likely.
Save is more likely. Absolutely. Let's take a look.
We're gonna get Luna.
That's a
against-
4. So as you pull her, she's like, what? She's like literally just like, you know, when you slip, she's like, boom, go backwards. It's like, you can try and catch her. I think
I
you're
will
holding her, right? So
try.
she doesn't fall, right?
15.
Right.
Would that be enough?
Oh yeah, you catch her. She's like, and you like grab her and you like pull her along.
We might be a menace to society, you guys.
Might? You have
Maybe.
doubts?
She's all might.
There's no might.
All right, so before you know it, you arrive out at Wilbur Hall.
Yay!
Guide takes you right to class.
I guess because we came so fast.
How long do we have before class? Like, how long did that take us?
Half the time, because he was like,
Okay.
Okay,
15
so
minutes.
half an hour. We have half an hour.
Yeah, we've got half an hour. before
Half an
class.
hour to kill, if you wish to kill for it.
That was
They'll
fun,
just
right,
slowly
Luna?
saunter to class.
Yeah.
He's just vibrating on the spot.
Enjoy the
Luna.
momentary peace and quiet.
Like, she's all disheveled as she comes out of the other side. She's like, so that's what you meant. And she looks at you about,
We
let me
haven't
see-
seen you in like 2 whole days.
Kailani
I
sees
know,
that
right?
she's
Too long.
disheveled and like uses Gust to like fix her hair.
oh.
I druid craft
She
some
look-
like flower, like a flower crown, but like black flowers to fit her vibe.
Aw, sweet. She like pats Simon.
Yay!
So sweet. What? Like, where did you get him? I'm keeping him. She like goes to grab Simon. Like, she doesn't even ask. Guide goes, halt! Simon is my friend. She's like, I'm not gonna steal him.
Guide, we're all friends. That Luna's your friend too now. We like Luna.
There's like a loading symbol on the holographic screen as he thinks about it.
Processing.
Processing. Friend or foe. Initiating fighting partner.
Oh no! Wait, no, wait. Spending.
Engage initiative. Nah.
Terminate student.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Expulsion.
Expulsion.
Terminate. Exterminate.
Delete.
Yeah.
No, so he just stops. He goes, all right, my mistake. And he just lets her like grab Simon.
Yay!
Holds him up. He is adorable. She like pets you.
I just let it happen. We have time. It's fine.
All right. I assume that while this is happening, Ash eventually catches up.
Yeah, I'd eventually catch up.
Luna, are you performing this weekend? Don't you perform at the tavern? Is that Luna?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
She nods.
Alright, do you have shows? We should
I
God,
have
we should go.
shows.
We should take Guide to the show. Guide, have you ever been to the tavern and seen a show?
I would love to go to a show.
Yes.
There's like a pause. What is a show?
Music? You know music?
I
He
know
starts
of
playing
music.
elevator music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold music, yeah.
She goes, no, not that kind of music. Oh, my mistake. Stops the elevator music.
It's okay. We'll show you the kind of music. We'll go watch your show, Luna. Both are you doing we're busy tonight, but maybe tomorrow night we could come watch.
She goes, whenever you want. She
Yay!
like pats you again.
Simon puffs up.
Let me know when you're coming, and I can get you a free little something if you want.
Ooh.
She adores Simon. Like she's just like pampering.
Every-
She
Everyone
better.
does.
Simon carried her drunk ass back to door.
I did carry her drunk ass back home.
True.
Technically, I think that's the only time I've actually wild shaped.
Yeah.
Was to
carry
carry her
her
drunk
drunk
ass
ass
home.
back to her
Yeah.
back to the common room.
Yep.
Worth it. Anyways.
Maybe that's why she don't. Maybe some part of her remembers that. That's why she's like doting on him so much, just following him.
Okay.
She
All right,
turns to
guys.
Kailani.
Class is starting. Let's go sit down.
Before, she's about to say something to Kailani. Guy's like, yes, boom, takes off, sonic boom, like takes off into the hole.
Ah! See you in there, Luna. Slides in.
She goes, what? All right, I guess we should keep up with the very hyperactive construct. She smiles.
I started doing your perfume today. Your suggestion for perfumes. I'll have you give your opinion tomorrow when I finish it.
Oh, sweet. She goes, no, you work fast. I knew I liked you. She kind of gives you like a wink.
With
And she leads the
Simon's
way.
help, we can get all the plants we need.
So he's cute and a hard worker. Oh, what a combo.
I'm so.
Yep, so
Kailani takes
the way
the
to
goggles,
class.
puts them like on top of her head.
Oh yeah, you had the goggles on the whole time.
Yeah.
She didn't question it.
She looks a little bit like a mad scientist, which is great.
At least putting the goggles on your head smooths down your hair.
Yeah.
But now it's like, boing.
Yeah.
I was like,
What's lucky is that she's got such long hair that it kind of the weight of it makes it not stand up so much. It's just fizz. But yeah, she goes to class, follows Simon, slower with Luna, and just sits waiting for class. Probably like discussing what arcanobotany, because they're all in arcanobotany as well.
Not today, but yeah.
Kailani will
That was
ask
yesterday's
Simon about the
class.
horticulture club.
I have horticulture club tonight.
Cool.
Guide, are you going to come with me to the plant club?
absolutely.
Yes.
I have no idea how to cultivate plants, but I want to see someone
I will
do
teach
it
you.
for me.
We will give you a green
Excellent.
thumb.
He goes
I
back.
spend the next
He
10
looks at his-
minutes.
He looks at his hand and like looks at his opposable thumb.
Yeah, I procure like nail polish from somewhere and just start painting his thumb green. With like a marker or something.
Ah! He's ecstatic about it. It just like holds it out so you can start painting it.
Until class starts.
I can't wait to see Sharpbeak's reaction to what we've done to Guy.
We return him and we've like painted his nails and like taught him.
And he goes
Meanwhile,
with like
Professor Sharpbeak's
flowers and ice.
Yeah. And Professor Sharpbeak's like, I'm
Playing,
sure
like,
I could
rock
draw
music.
something." She's just like, meanwhile, she's like, where is Guy?
Where did I leave him?
Looking for him?
I know I
I'm missing
misplaced something, but
Yeah.
what is it?
Yes,
It's
I can't
quieter in
pronounce
here
it.
today. What
She's
happened?
racking her brain. You're back in class. Professor Lang walks in after a few moments. In her soft voice, she greets everyone. She goes, "Hello, class.
Good morning, Professor.
Good morning!" Like he just waves at her. Oh, good morning! Shouts, lowers it by like a notch, so it's still like loud but not as loud.
Pat, pat, pat.
He looks curiously at him, but doesn't say anything.
I like
Just
how the
go with it.
professors don't bother.
They're like, yeah, okay.
Just go with it.
Okay.
There are
It's
worse
not the
things they
weirdest
could be doing.
destruction they've
Yeah.
ever had.
Yeah.
All right. So she goes, "All right, students. Today we're going to look at owlbears." And she starts going over it. Again, since you guys already have rolled, like we'll just say that it's just basically that will apply for this class. If you roll good,
Simon
you roll good.
loves owl bears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So she basically goes over the habitats, like how they came to be, some theories about wizards experimenting with monstrosities, once upon a time, fusing bear and owl. And yeah, basically the class goes pretty smoothly. By the end of it, she just goes, "All right, class, make sure you revise all the points made for the owlbears. And have a happy day." She looks at everyone. "Yes, we will." And
Bye.
all right. So with that, you are done with magical physiologies.
Huzzah. Rest of the day to myself.
That's what you think.
That's what Ash always thinks.
Yeah, Ash is like, the rest of day in peace, reading books.
And then
And then
boom.
shit happens.
And then you're screwed.
Actually, I don't think I'd be bothering you this evening.
Well, it's 1:00. Do you guys want to go get lunch before I have to go to my horticulture club meeting?
Sure.
I could
Yes,
definitely
food.
do lunch,
Food
and then
is
I'm
good.
gonna go study and work on the perfume stuff.
Okay. Guide to the cafeteria.
I have more books to go find because I've
And
read
off
all
we
mine.
go.
Wait, guy!
He's already going down the corridor.
We're gone.
Yep.
Yeah, like Luna leans in to Kalani because I think you were like 5 seconds too late as we took off.
Not even 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's being generous.
Kailani. We're in the main hall, right, of With the Bloom?
Yeah, we're all. Yeah.
Do I know if I
In the
want
shit
to
hall.
leave a message for a professor in another campus? Do I have to go to that campus? Or can I leave it with any professor and they'll pass it on?
It's always best to. Well, technically, you could leave a message here, but it's always best to like directly like. If you have like a professor of mine to go to their campus and ask for them and all that. Or you could go to the biblioplex and send like a request. That's the best way.
Okay, yeah, if we're going to
Depends.
the central campus for lunch, I'll probably leave a message in the biblioplex. I basically just want to leave a note to my uncles that I need to speak to them. Because I now don't have a conch shell, so I need to borrow one of theirs. It's just...
Oh yeah.
That's
true.
Yeah, that's basically what I just leave a note saying I need to speak to them, and explain that I don't have a conch shell. I'll explain to them later why, and I need one. And then I'll just go meet. I guess I would walk this time. I wouldn't be bothering you, Ash, if you're going the same way, but she'll probably go with you, just
Yep.
scribbling in her notebook as she walks.
What you writing?
Trying to come up with interesting scents that go together.
That I can't help you with. I'm sorry.
Sorry?
That I can't help you with. I am
That I
sorry.
can't help you with. These stuff.
That is completely out of my forte.
I'm just afraid that I'll have very simple scents. I'm not sure that's a bad thing, but I also want to try some mixtures.
Mm-hmm. Well,
What have you been reading?
so much. My brain is slowly melting, but it'll be worth it overall.
Cool.
I'm reading as much as I can, as fast as I can.
What's it about?
A little bit of everything. I read a book, Mordekainen's Guide to Everything. Learned about a whole bunch of different type of races and worlds.
That's cool.
The last book I read was trying to how to incorporate magic into like mundane objects. You know how our seats kind of expand and get smaller. That's fascinating. I want to know how to do that.
That's really cool. Do you know what? I actually want to try and modify a magic item as well. I've been trying to get an alchemy jug, but I don't know if you know what they do. They're actually not very helpful
do.
for alchemists sometimes. So I want to try to modify it so that instead of beer and wine and like mayo, it gives you stuff like ethanol and oil of vitriol and alcohol.
Still mayonnaise, though.
Still mayonnaise and honey.
Yeah. Always has to have a mayonnaise option.
Have
Kai-
to have
no,
that.
Kailani doesn't give a shit about mayonnaise. She just cares about alchemy
Sacrilege.
supplies.
Mm.
I
Strike
don't know
three,
if it's
Kailani.
possible, but
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
like to
strike
try.
3. Not caring about mayonnaise. Unacceptable.
I do. She doesn't. Let's... So yeah, I guess we'll discuss magic items.
Yeah.
She'll be like
Yeah,
fascinated
discuss
by
magic.
your decanter if you have it on you, because that's what she literally asked Professor Sharpie for.
And yeah, it'd be in my bag holding.
Okay. If you mention it, she'll be like, "Oh, I've always wanted one. I asked Professor Sharpie for one."
Yeah. Yeah, no. The pretty much the only other things on my mind is more books. There's a well-known mage from where I'm from called Elminster, and he's got a bunch of books that I want to read. I'm gonna go see if the Biblioplex has them.
What world are you from again?
Toral.
Hmm.
Yep.
Did they have magical snarls in Toro?
They have everything there.
Ah, I thought snarls only
Toro's
happened
quite
in
neat.
Arcavius because the world got screwed.
It's possible. The only one I've seen so far is the one in our Biblioplex. So, but I'm
That's
sure
a small
Toral's
one.
probably got one. Is that a small one? I did not know that.
Yeah.
It is intriguing though.
It's really cool. It's like a knot in the web of the weave. And it just causes a bunch of very complicated phenomenon. But apparently the one here is contained. It was contained by the founders. That's what I read anyway.
Yep.
Where I come
It's,
from, we have one that is like 10 times the size.
Ah.
There's like tsunamis every couple of weeks.
That's different.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's like, show me your style, I'll show you mine.
No.
I don't know if I'd want to. But you're okay with water. You can breathe in water.
I live underwater.
Yeah. Tsunamis on my world would not go well.
The island people don't like it either, but that's why we have a bunch of people studying the snarls so we can predict when the tsunamis are coming and people don't get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, we just have to worry about wars between everyone, so it's just normal stuff.
There was a pretty bad war in my world a few hundred years ago.
No, ours is every day.
Oof, that's bad. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You learn to live with it.
You did.
We are only at war with the Sahwagan. And she kind of makes a really angry face.
Punches up there.
I'll give a rundown of everything that's on Toral that's currently in a war with each other.
She makes it
Which
like
is a
she
lot.
starts taking notes.
Yeah.
To then go and study to see the comparison to her world. She's like, taking notes on it all.
Just the parallels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So eventually you both make your way back to Central Campus, I believe, right?
Yeah.
All right.
For
So
food.
you'll arrive at, I assume, the Biblioplex? Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard place for food.
Yep. And where my classes or where my club
Yeah.
is after anyways. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll leave
so
my note
both of
before
you-
popping into Simon.
Yeah, good. Oh, that's right, yeah. You leave your note with the front desk and they happily take it and they'll like notify your wait, they wouldn't say uncle, so they're like, we'll notify Professors Ajax and Nick.
Yeah, she doesn't say
And,
uncle. She says Professors Atrix and Ev, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Spoilers. Worst kept secret.
They know. Like, they
worst
know.
kept secret.
I know,
Yeah,
that's why
worst
I
kept
said
secret
worst
ever.
kept secret.
Yeah, like, Kailani is like... They've made it obvious. She made it obvious. It's just a matter of
It's just
formality.
obvious. It's a formality. Alright, so yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back.
You literally see Guide and Simon sitting at the cafeteria. Guide just waves.
Well, at least we don't have to feed you.
Absolutely not.
What do you run on?
Oops. Hold on.
Like, how
Yes.
do you work?
We asked this morning if he needed to be charged, but he said no. He said he's good.
I am absolutely fine.
Hmm.
I run on the weave. Oh, mana, as it's said in
Is-
Arcavios.
Is the map black for you guys too?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's loading.
Well, it's strange, guy. It's just you're different. Don't get too many of your kind where I'm from. Rare. But now that I've met you, I want one. I'll figure out how to make one.
He kind of like he looks at you with holographic interface. He goes, I'll be glad to help you in that endeavor if I can. Be warned, though, I don't know how we were made, but I know who did make us. Maybe you can ask her a question.
I think I probably will.
Was that Professor Tellis? Dean Tellis?
No, it wasn't.
Clark?
Who was
Actually,
it?
correction. He's like processing it. Professor Lockshield did not make me, but she does my maintenance from time to time, as well as some Condrix mages that also update my databases. I was constructed a few hundred years ago by Belaclamus Lawhold and Tanazir Condrix.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I think he told us that yesterday.
I don't remember.
I did! It's just like really heavy.
He'll just replay the entire scene.
Yeah, just replays the whole thing. You don't need to show that. You don't need
I
to
was
do
more
the PowerPoint
concerned
again.
with
We're good.
Astrid at that point. Didn't memorize that information. She makes a note on her notebook.
Yeah, can you just put on the screen for me who does his maintenance sometimes?
Sure.
What was the name?
He pops it up on his. He pops it up on the screen.
Sure.
Sure.
Professor.
Loading. Loading image.
Mine's
Stand by.
for the eventual turn into Battlesmith for Ash.
Why is it not showing?
He doesn't. He's not a battle. He's just a little guy. He can't fight
Just
anything.
There shows.
But he could.
No.
Now, I'm more thinking of trying
Okay,
to
thank you.
construct one for myself so it can carry stuff for me. And, your own personal robot assistant.
That's
It could
not a
be fun.
bad shout.
Indeed.
Where would I find Lost Shield? Lost Shield? Where are they? Are they in Quandrix?
No! Lawhold!
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome, friend.
Yay! I give it a hug.
It gives you a hug back. It's kind of awkward though. So like small.
Hey.
Just silly.
Okay. All right, lunchtime. Yay. So I have my club, but do you guys want to meet up after and go get our prizes from Linquist?
That's
Okay.
cool with me.
I will not say no to that. I will still be here.
Yeah. I'll grab Ash when I'm done. Where are you gonna be, Kai? Are you hanging out in the library today, or where are you going?
I can. If is your club straight after lunch?
Uh-huh.
I can hang out studying first, and then go back after we collect stuff to do my alchemy.
My club is from 2 to 4.
Yeah,
So,
it should be
yes.
fine.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's longer than class was.
Well, plants need more caring than classes, I guess. I don't know.
This is true.
I didn't make the schedule.
That's okay. As long as you're going to have fun.
I didn't make
Yeah.
this
I love
schedule.
plants. I also wanted to take the potions class, but they only let me take one class and then one job. And I'm already doing the painting for the school play. So I just figured I'd see if there was like plants here that I don't know. And there are.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so exciting. And Guide is going to come with me to club, right, Guide?
Absolutely.
Yay!
Like smiling.
We're going to teach Guide so much about plants.
Yes, I would love to know more about plants. I have no
Yay.
idea how they work.
Oh, they work.
Kailani looks at Simon. If you find any new plants that you didn't know about that have alchemical properties, let me know.
Okay. I'll put some aside if there's just some that really just smell nice. Maybe.
Ooh,
There
yeah,
could be
that
some new
too.
smelling plants. I don't know. There's so many different places that come here. There's got to be plants I've never met.
Yeah, that too. If you find a plant that smells funny or nice or interesting, let me know the name.
Well, I can just recreate it for you after.
Yep, that's cool. That's great. I still need to to write the recipes on what is in each perfume. So I still need to know the
Okay.
name.
Okay.
You're the
I think
best
it's my
friend
first. I
could
think it's
ever
my
have.
first club meeting. Oh my god. Okay.
I've not had many friends, but you're the best.
I'm the
You're the
best.
best.
You're all my best
I
friends
am glad
too.
to be here.
I go give
Yeah,
each of them a
God, like-
hug. Yeah. I hug Ash's like kneecap. Yay!
God
you have
follows
fun.
your God follows your lead and hugs Ash as
Guide
well.
crawls
It's
under
like
the
but
table.
it's like, yeah.
So creepy. Hate that for us.
It is what
Stop
it is. Decisions have been made.
I
Not
did
good
this to
decisions,
myself.
but
That's
they're
fair.
decisions.
If it isn't the
You
consequences
did.
to your own actions.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. So I believe then you set off then, Simon.
Yeah, it's just in the library still, so I just head up, right? Because I think they meet over where? Over here. Or in one of these little spaces. So I'll go find them over there.
Ah. See, guide just takes off.
Bye, guide.
Bye.
Why can I not
Oh.
move my token?
Mhm.
Oh, that is a good question, isn't it?
Like I can't drag it onto the. Here, I'll use this
Oh,
one.
that's not.
I'll just use that one. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Wow.
All right, so off to Horticulture Club
Yay!
and guide.
Okay, now, guide,
Because
be really
oh,
careful.
yes.
Okay, because if you're going too fast and you step on some of the plants, you could hurt them. So just watch your feet, extremities.
Absolutely.
I don't know what you have.
Legs,
I am
feet,
just guide.
extremities.
Watch your guides. Don't step on
What's
the
your
plants,
guide?
okay?
And
Okay.
he starts to like
Gentle
awkwardly
with the
tiptoe.
plants. Yeah,
He
yeah,
starts
okay.
to like walk in like Frankenstein, kind of like this, like not sure how to walk without running. So
Yeah.
steps into the what's it called, the Horticulture Club, and there
Yay.
away with a few other people and some animated shrubs is Professor Lisette, or Dean Lisette, actually. You met before, and I had a hand out here, and it is gone.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say Professor Igwov, and I forgot that she's.
Big Will.
Whew.
She's
So
a
glad. So glad that's not true. Ugh.
Yeah. No. Not in this reality, at least. Not yet.
Thank
So
you.
what is her name again? Sorry, remind me. It's Dean.
Lisa.
She's Dean Lisette.
She's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nice token.
Of Witherbloom. Okay.
It's a nice token. I don't know how to spell.
L-I-S-E-E. Sorry, L-I-S-E-T-T-E, I believe.
Yes, it's a double T.
Oh, yep, there it is. Lisettee. Dean of the Root.
Yes.
Thank you.
Dean of the Root.
That is not even a little bit how I spelled it. Could not
goes,
have been more
"Welcome."
wrong.
She goes, "Welcome, everyone." She kind of like, "Gather around, please." She
Ah,
goes, "It's so good to see all of you blooming, bright, and energetic today. Please take a seat." And she just like a few students kind of sit on the grass. Today we're going to be interacting with some of the animated shrubs in the biblioplex. Please
ooh.
pick your shrub. You see one of the shrubs like was already looking at you, Simon. It reaches out for you.
I hug it.
You see Guide picks him up and
Gentle.
holds them up so you can touch the shrub. He's like, still. All right, today we're just going to learn how to interact with magical and animated plants today. Again, no pressure. It is your first time. Let's see how good you are with it. Off you go. And if you want to see how well you interact with your little shrub,
Absolutely, I do.
A nature check.
Okay. All right. I'm so nervous. I wanted to like me. Do I get advantage because Guide is helping me?
Sure.
Yay!
Wouldn't that be this? I'm joking.
Hey! Stay out of this. Let me have things.
Guidance?
Simon just wants friends. I mean, this is like a 2-hour class. Guidance only works for 6 seconds.
That's
I don't
good
usually
point.
add it if it's longer.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's fun.
Come on,
No,
buddy.
that's all good.
Ooh, not good. That's so sad. I'm using my inspiration.
Plants is important.
The plants will like me, damn it. Okay, all right, that's better. Better. 17.
Yeah. The little shrub likes it. Like,
Yes!
you have a gentle way with it. Like, it looks like you like as if you had it's like a kindred spirit. It's so excited to be around you. You see nearby this tall orc student with wide spectacles looks over and goes, "You have a real aptitude with that."
Yeah.
Oh, I think we met before.
Yeah.
Where's my talk, Grosh?
I'm
Welcome
Simon.
to the club. Yes, I remember you from orientation.
Yeah.
He goes,
This is
I'm
Guy.
here to help. Oh, he looks at Guy. Hello, I am Guy. And like, he almost uses the wrong hand. He almost waves the shrub. And then he stops and he like waves his other hand. It goes, yes, you have a real aptitude with plants. Great. You think you have a bright future here.
I give him a piece of bread.
I was waiting
Yeah.
for bread for today.
Yeah.
He looks at the bread and goes, fascinating. And he kind of like puts it in the pouch for later. It's like,
Sure.
right. Well, doesn't seem like you need help, but if you need anything, Dean Lissette and I are ready to help.
Thanks.
And he goes off to look at someone else's progress. All right.
I keep picturing with the awakened shrubs. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it's that toy that's like, it looks like a cactus, but it's like voice activated, so it wiggles when you say stuff and it'll repeat it. So it'll repeat what you said.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing as this shrub. Just like a wiggling little guy like Simon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I like that. Right. So while Simon, congratulations, you passed your first interaction with the shrub lobster.
Yay! The plant likes me.
The shrub likes me.
The shrub.
I would mark off that as a successful interaction with that, and you can happily play with the shrub. Kailani and Ash, are you still back? You guys are waiting, right?
I would have been studying. Yeah.
I would have been finding more books because I need
finding more books. All right, so Ash has gone into the biblioplex. All
yeah.
Right, all goes. All right, so Kailani, as you're studying, you hear this it's like polite cough.
I look up.
Yeah, you can see the shock of red hair and the well-kept features of Quintilius as he goes, sorry, am I interrupting something? It looks very intense.
Oh no, that's just how I work. Sorry. She she gets self-conscious, takes the coat out, fixes her hair, takes the goggles. I'm just working on stuff. Sorry. Oh, do you need something?
Clearly. I just wanted, I was around, and I just wanted to see how you were.
Inside check.
Inside check.
I was
Man
waiting
just
for
says
that.
hello. Inside check.
I'm sorry.
You don't just come up to me to
It's
be nice.
Quintilius. Like we've got a truce going, but I still want to inside check. So that's a. Let me double check my modifier. That's not bad. That's a 16.
He doesn't. He just seems confused because you like squinting at him, and he's just like. Also, thank you for the. He pulls out the conch that I gave him.
All right. One day you will understand how useful it is and why I gave it to you. Very cryptic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
have him
thank you
insight
for-
check that. Jeez.
She
Yeah, I
means
think
well.
you will actually. Absolutely will insight
You're
check
gonna
what's
need this
happening.
someday, trust me. Okay, shit.
Yeah,
Like,
she definitely means well. She's not threatening him or
that
something.
was, believe it or not, it was a nat 20 as he like looks at you. What you mean? So, is it just like what you said? He's like, you will need it someday. Not
Yeah,
saying
like
when.
you will one day realize how important this is. Yeah. And why
There's
I
a brief
gave it to
moment
you.
where he thinks you might be subtly threatening him, and he's like, and he realizes that that's not it, and he's like, okay, well, I guess it's better safe than sorry. Well, I got places to be, people to portray, so he starts to go.
I thought he just came over. Okay. Confusion. Kailani
Yeah,
looks at him. He came over just to say hi and
Dude
see how
literally
I
just
am.
came over to be like, we still good? We still trucing? Alright, we're okay, bye.
Like, he was
Okay.
like, are you plotting,
We're good.
scheming? No? Okay, good.
Like, I'm good. Okay,
So-
bye-bye.
Alright, Kailani's like, looks at around to make sure nobody saw that strange interaction.
I foresee something
P100.
small like that, him just coming over and saying we're good, triggers Kalani a little bit more.
No, not
Why
at
were you
all.
planning?
She just
Yeah.
didn't understand the purpose of this interaction.
Exactly.
Yeah. And as
Were
he
we
walks
not
away
good?
looking real, yeah, as he walks away looking, I'm sure you get the feeling he also doesn't know what just happened. Like, he's just trying to like as he said, like, as they said, like, we
Let
get
me
it? And
roll
then you're like,
just something. Kailani looks at
Is
him.
he possessed again?
Yeah, Kailani looks at him. Do you want to help with studying or like anything? Like, she thinks that there must have been like another reason for this interaction. There's no way he came here just like, are you okay? Like, she just.
are you okay? Or like, are you good?
Yeah, she's like, do you want help studying or do you need anything? Like, she's double checking again.
What are you studying? Like, he doesn't. He's like caught off guard by the question.
Right now, magic physiology. We started Owlbears. You were there, right? You were in that class.
He goes, yes, I was there. I don't miss class. I'm not here for a holiday. He shakes his head. Fine. He looks around as well. He kind of
Yeah,
comes
she
and
looks around.
sees what you're writing.
Maybe not here.
Yes, perhaps not here. I do have a spot where we can. He looks around real quick, and then he goes, "Meet me by the Prismari waterfall later when you have a free moment."
Oh. Never let them take you to a secondary location. This is how bitches get kidnapped.
And the shouting begins.
I knew it. I knew
Sounds
it.
right on cue.
Kailani's like, okay, I'll meet you later. 100% okay with
Okay.
this.
Yeah, he goes, all right, good. And then as he says that, because I just need to, and then you hear the hated voice of Astrid. He goes, Quintilius, where are
Starts
you?
scribbling, pretending he was not. Kailani starts scribbling. She was not here.
Everyone in the room hides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kailani
pretty
pretends
much.
that she was definitely not talking to Quintilius.
Yeah, so coming around the corner is none other
Why
than
am I
your
being
hated
ambushed?
and-
You guys aren't here.
I'm busy.
Yes.
I'm making friends
The
with a
bit-
plant.
They have lives. They go
Yeah,
to
we
school.
have lives.
Kailani doesn't.
You had water dancing
Kalani
yesterday.
is-
This is our thing.
Kalani is just a nerd. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, so
Kailani
she
just
comes around the
goes back to
corner.
her studying immediately. He says where to meet later, so not a specific time. So as soon as she's done with Simon's stuff, she'll go there. And oh no, because he has play actors. I think I would know that from the schedule.
Yeah.
So I'd go
So-
after play actors or something. For now, I'm just pretending I
Yeah.
did not have any interaction with him whatsoever.
That conversation did not happen.
Quintilius who?
Yeah,
know who you
who's
are.
that dude?
Who this? Yeah. She literally comes around the corner with his fan club.
Oh,
Oops.
so I am definitely being ambushed because it's not just Quintilius and Astrid. It is Quintilius, Astrid, and the fan club. Guys, help! I don't have a conch shell of silence
By
allowed.
yourself.
So, little plant, what are
have
you
no
doing this
defense.
weekend?
You are totally being ambushed. No, I'm
Do I
kidding.
have Speak with Plants? I would have packed it for today because I
Gonna
knew I
say-
had horticulture club.
What would a plant want to do for its weekend?
I don't know, photosynthesize?
That's pretty much every day, all day.
Just photosynthesize.
Try
Work
to
with
get
the
as tall as I
breeze.
can.
Yeah. Yeah, they come around the corner. Just
I
in
wanna
time
get
to
tall
see
and I don't want to
Quintilius,
be
like,
eaten by
Oh
something.
man, I don't have Speak with Plants yet because we're babies.
your
True.
babies.
So
yeah,
sad.
you don't know it yet.
All right.
However,
Anyways, continue.
Miss Lindquist probably sells a potion or something that could help. Who knows?
Never.
Alright, so they come around the corner just in time to see Quintilius gets up, and in a split second, like he's in a play, which he pretty much always is, he turns out haughty towards you, goes, "No, Kalani, I don't have time for that. Please don't bother me with such trivial things again." And Ashford goes, and then she sees, when she sees,
Kailani
Hello, she
slowly
waves.
turns to him like, "What?"
Bitch.
What did you
Bitch,
just say
what?
to me?
No, she's not like that. She's just pure confusion. She goes,
So are we not meeting later?
yeah. She's like, okay, I'll insight. Like, oh wow, that's a nat one. Kailani is like,
"You have absolutely no
Right.
idea
Bye.
if he is putting on a show or not." If
yeah,
he
I have
really means
no
it.
idea, but seeing Astrid behind, I will just keep quiet and go back to my notes.
He goes, "Well, again, important things to do, important things to rehearse." And he kind of starts to leave.
Confusion
And heads out
maximum.
the front door.
Was it confundus? I just got.
You got confunded.
Confundus
You got
charm.
confuddled.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
confundled.
He walks away, and you see Astrid looks where he's going, turns to look, and just gives you this. If it could kill, she gives you a smile, like she's being like polite and pleasant, but the eyes tell a different story, like just cold and perhaps visualizing every way she could possibly mutilate you or make your life hell in the school, university.
Do I have prestidigitation? No. Okay. When she turns away, I want to have my mage hand, like pull like a little sticker on her back. I'll do a sleight of hand.
Yeah, do it. If you get a nat 1, it's gonna go so bad for you.
That is pretty good. That's a natural 19 for a 21.
No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't notice that.
Okay, so it says I'm
Nice.
stupid.
I'm stupid. Nice, creative.
Kailani is not
He
creative.
looks at you. He goes, "Bye, Kalani. Hopefully you don't get ambushed by anything horrible." And she starts to walk away. "Come on, girls. We don't have time to waste on riffraff." They giggle. "Yeah, riffraff." They start to walk off, and you put the I'm stupid on her. She walks away.
And it's got like a weird smile underneath.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so they tend to leave. Is anything else you wanted to do, Kalani? Or is
Study
that-
until
keep studying?
Simon and Ash come back. Yeah.
All right. So real quick, Ash, roll me D100 for the books you're after, real quick. Let's see if they got
74.
available. Yep.
95.
Yep.
Oh, 98.
Yep. Oh, boy.
And a
Oh,
48.
getting- Okay. Roll me the 48 again, so they're close to the...
Yeah. 100.
100?
100. 000.
Alright, so the books you're looking for, Metronome Configure by Elminster. Elminster's unauthorized biography.
Yep.
Travels along the Sword Coast, and Boa's Guide to All Things Magical are available.
Perfect.
Madame Medina gets the Kogo Archivist to get them all for you. And you may study them to your heart's content.
Excellent.
That's who you have to go. Yeah, go ahead. Was there anything particular you were looking for, or will that be later on?
Later on.
Later
Yeah,
on?
like
Alright.
eventually he'll want
Oh, it's the
to
tech guy.
find a book on how to build your own robot, but that's later on. Much later.
Alright, nice. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. So with that, we will go to on our first break. I think we hit the 1 hour mark a little bit ago. So
The 1.5
we shall
hours.
take
You
a
mean?
Oh,
Huzzah!
oh yeah, true. Huzzah! 1.5 hours.
Huzzah!
All right.
All right. So
We'll
Be
go
right
on a
back.
break. See you in 5 minutes.
Perfect.
thank you,
Ish.
everyone.
We're
All
live.
right.
Oh,
Hey,
hi!
we return.
Huzzah!
No recaps. We don't need a recap. It just
That's
came
a
back.
joke that the people
Oh.
don't understand.
They will. I'll bring it into this one. All right. So I believe we just had a very awkward interaction with Kailani and Quintilius.
Sure.
Astrid got the equivalent of a kick me sign on her. Ash found some great books to read, and
Mhm.
Simon made a new friend.
Yeah.
You may name Scrub actually, Simon, if you have a name in mind for him.
I don't. No, I need to know him better. I will wait.
All right, we just met.
It's going to be
Calm
a
down.
name like Bob.
No,
Of the shrub.
maybe.
All right.
I will think. of
So
something.
Simon,
Mm.
the next hours go pretty quick, and at the end of that, Dina goes, "Wonderful! You're all blossoming before my very eyes." She goes, especially as she looks at you, Simon.
Puff up.
He goes, "Never have I seen such aptness with a shrub." She goes, "Well done. You have
Thank you. I love him.
you have an inkling for all things that give life." And she goes, "I'll keep a special eye on you." Talk also nods at you. All right, so the project from here on will be to look after your shrubs and see how well they do under your care. For now, we shall all go our separate ways.
Hop. I have a question.
You see Guide hops with you?
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Do we keep the shrubs with us, or do we leave them here with you and then come visit?
Leave them here for now, and then come visit and look after them.
Okay. I will visit you so soon, little shrub.
It just like starts to like spasm excitedly.
The shrub, guide, and Simon are all just wiggling in the corner.
It's doing the group dance as he grows.
Someone walking by
Yeah,
is like, "Are they having a mass seizure over there? Something? What is going on at the herbology club?"
Yeah, like Lisette leans into Erzmatalk, and he's like, "Erzmatalk, are they okay?" I just think that's how they are, Dean.
No, that's just them. It's fine.
Right. That's just that. They're just vibing. Fine. All right. So I believe after Simon, you finish your club. You're gonna meet up with everyone to go get shopping. You're gonna go get your next
yes,
items?
I will go find Ash, who is in the library still, before,
Yep.
because then we can grab Kai on the way out.
Right, we'll say just for the sake of convenience.
Guide, where's Ash?
They can see you.
Oh yeah, I
Play.
forgot about
Guide,
that
yeah.
part.
Boom, 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 boom.
I forgot about that part.
Yay!
He comes to a skid in front of Ash's table. Ash Blackfang, we have finished looking after plants.
I am so thrilled for you.
I did really
Me
well
too.
in class.
Big smiley face.
Yeah? What'd you
Yeah.
learn today?
I have a plant baby now.
Plant baby.
Yeah, it's my new child. I love him.
You're getting you have a lot of things now, don't you?
You don't even know yet.
I know.
To him, it's already a lot because you've got a little
Maybe.
owl, a fire, and this.
Yeah.
And Guy.
I have
I'll-
several more things in the works.
I'll give you a little bit of word of advice that my parents gave me when I was younger. Don't
No,
name
I feel
them.
like this is about to be sad.
Don't name them.
No, I'm definitely gonna name him.
I know.
Okay.
Certain things, lifespan of certain things. If you get too attached, just things happen. But I'm just letting you know, I am happy for you.
Guy,
for your
what's the
shrub.
lifespan of my little shrub guy?
I goes, I do not know. I shall ask. And he runs off to like Cogwork Archivist.
Thanks.
He runs over here. He stops in front of the archivist, who's like swiveling around and like tidying books
Hello?
up. And it goes, "Greetings, I am Guide. We want to know how long shrubs live." You see the Cogwork swivel looks down at him, like tall, way taller than him. He goes, "1 moment, please, while I archive the books." He goes, "1 moment, okay." He just like starts to vibrate on the spot. After a bit, it reluctantly swivels away and comes back with a book and hands it to Guide. "Thank you!" Takes it. And he goes, "A beginner's guide to horticulture." And he goes, "Oh, look!" And he starts to flick through it for you.
Oh, I thought the guide was like, it lives a book long.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes,
It lives
"Here,
this long.
I found it." He hold it up to him.
How long do they live?
It says certain shrubs, depending on their nature, if they're animated, it lasts till either spell wears off or is dispelled, or if they're actually like magical plants like twig blights, woodwards, etc., the lifespan does vary.
This is unhelpful.
He looks at
I'm
it.
sure
Very
it'll be
unhelpful.
Okay, I still kind of want this book. Can I take this book out? Am I able to take the book with me?
Oh, it wasn't the rules of the library. You
The-
can't take any books out.
What is it? I don't
They're
remember. I don't
called-
think I've tried.
The Cogwork Archivist just swivels and looks down at Simon, towers over you and Guide.
It's
Goes,
bigger
"Books
than
must not."
Merton.
Yeah.
Books must not be taken from the library.
Okay, thanks. I give it back.
Thank you.
Okay, Ash.
Runs away.
Now that you have made me sad,
I
But
didn't mean to make you
I
sad.
just look. Even if it doesn't live very long, if I can make it happy while it's here, then that's good.
Yes.
So I think it's okay, and then I can name it, and then I can love it, and even if it doesn't live very long, there's more. There's always more.
There's always going to be more.
Yeah, and then I can love them too,
Yes.
and then everyone's happy eventually, right?
Yes. As long as everything gets along
Yay!
together, you should be fine.
Yay!
Do
Simon
we
is no
get
longer
along?
sad.
See-
Yes,
Yeah, Guide. Excellent.
that's what friends
Where
is.
to next?
But, like,
He's,
you don't- you
vibrating
just-
on the spot.
Like you don't want to have like yourself a pet deer and a direwolf and put them together in the same room. That's more what I'm trying to say.
Everything can live in harmony in the forest. That's just a little bit nature of life. That it's fine. It's
Okay.
natural.
All right.
It's okay. I get that.
I'm from the woods.
Understood then.
Okay. But I do still try to make them be friends. It
Like-
doesn't always work. that's my bad. Ugh.
Simon gets like a faraway look in his eye, like he's remembering an incident.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyways.
Flashback.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
be friends.
Yeah.
I bet
Alright.
the predators love you a lot.
It's like parents that have the get along shirt. Have you guys
Yeah.
seen those?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just Simon, but with
Get
like
along shirt.
raccoons and stuff. This is fine.
Okay,
Alright,
find Kai.
Finding Kailani! Boom, 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 boom. Like leaps over a table. You
Oh, gosh.
see a small gnomish girl looks up as it leaps over. I'm like, whoa!
No,
Tuck some-
you're
tuck some balls. Yeah, boom, boom, lands. Runs to where Kailani is. I assume she's still at the cafeteria. Confused.
Yeah. I am studying.
Oh.
She's gone back to her little
to skin
crazed,
it.
mad look that she gets when she's like deep in study.
Kailani, I don't know if you would hear the boom, 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 boom,
Probably.
and it stops in front of me.
Oh, hi.
Hello,
you guys done?
Kailani. We are done raising plants and looking for books on plants.
Awesome.
For today. For now.
For now.
Let's go. She gets up, packs all her stuff. There's like, the thing is, there's like a load of parchment that she just rolls up into a bunch of rolls, stuffs it all in her bag, and then let's do it. Mr. Lundquist, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
God's already gone with Simon.
I wonder
Did
what
you
he's
find
got.
what you were looking for, Ash?
Yeah, I did pretty good today.
Cool.
Yeah, I am. I got a few fun things to read, so I am happy.
When she finally catches up to Simon, how is horticultural club?
I made friends.
Good.
I'm gonna raise a
we
little
made
scrub.
friends.
It's my new son.
Ah.
It's my niece.
I haven't named him yet, though. We need to have another meeting before I name him so that I can really understand his personality. I think it's probably going to be Christopher, though.
You know,
I'll call
all
him
your
Chris.
friends are welcome when you come visit my room.
I can't take him home yet, but maybe later.
Christopher is a wonderful name.
No, Christopher.
Christopher?
Fern.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yay.
Hello, Mr. Lundquist. Kailani stays purposely far away from the what's it called?
The book on the desk.
Yeah, I stay like a few feet away from the counter.
Simon Druid crafts a mustache just in case he's mad at us. This is fine.
It wasn't me.
Doesn't change anything else. Just gives himself a mustache, and also gives one to
one
Guide.
feather, just like
It's
one
just-
little feather. This
No,
way?
it's like a braided vine,
Okay.
so it like stays straight, and also puts one on Guide.
I love it.
An approximation of where a nose would be.
All right. Walks in, and you see Mr. Linkus is just like going over some of his merchandise. Looks up as boom, boom, boom. Guy like goes hello, and all of you like read him. He goes oh hello, Kailani. Like wait, he returns your greeting. Strange campus guide. He goes, how can I help you today?
I like how you
believe-
only acknowledge Kailani because
Yeah, I know. I was like,
he probably moves the ledger away.
yeah.
Yeah, he's like smiles and just.
I
hides it
didn't know
under his
you were
desk.
coming today. Hides flammable objects.
See, the door behind him is
Thing.
freshly painted as well, with Merton destroyed it.
Extra locks it. Yeah.
It's like extra locks on it. Yeah.
Now has a
exactly.
security guard there.
It's got like a strange glow to it. A very obvious arcane lock.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, hello! I didn't see you there, little fella. Looks at Ash. Hello? How can I help you?
I believe
Oh yeah, go ahead.
were you by chance told by Professor Sharpie to procure us some items?
Oh, that sounds familiar. How can I be of assistance today?
You what you got?
What do you want? It looks at you.
Ooh,
And the
I
king
know.
of endless water.
I know. Oh, it's okay, Joe. Oh, God.
All right.
Oh, everyone just shouts at the same time.
oh,
I just want to be loved.
I'll let them think.
God.
I'll think on it, and I'll let them go first.
Oh.
All right, so decanter. He looks at Simon. Hey guys, I can do that. I can do that. I'm not sure about that request. Looks like died.
Simon's crying again.
Right. Oh, just give me one moment. And he goes on like his counter and pulls out like a few contain like boxes.
Right.
All right. And then she's dead.
Dying.
Opens the bag and
So
pulls out
sad.
like a pouch. And he reaches into it and pulls out this full-sized decanter. And he puts it on the table. Or on his
Thank
counter,
you.
sorry.
Kailani just very aggressively and quickly picks it up.
God was about to grab it for you, like.
She's got this.
What would you like,
this
Simon?
Is, you know when you say Simon has this like slightly maniacal look? Kailani has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll fly up and into like Guide's hand since it was already closer to the table, and I'll just slide across something probably from like a school newspaper or like an orientation guide of like check out these things around campus or something. For
There's
the
pamphlets
for the
everywhere,
primer. Yeah.
That one. Yeah. Maybe.
Yes. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're an aspiring Prismari student, hmm?
Ooh. No. I
I
just.
I just want it.
I just want
He gives you
it.
a confused look. So you're
I-
not going into Prismari.
No, I'm in Witherbloom. I just like painting and stuff, and I think that'll help because I'm working on the sets for school plays and stuff.
Oh,
Plus, I'm already
okay.
good at nature, so I don't really need help there. But
Sure.
yay!
He's like a little confused, but he reaches beneath the counter again, and again from a pouch he has, he reaches in, rummages around, and he pulls out this really neat looking tome, which seems to have oscillate with red and blue kind of like the Prismari colors that seem to like move as the book, like the textbook moves. And he kind of like holds it out for you. There you go. Fresh off the press. All right.
I'll put it in my
Anything else?
bog.
What do you want, Ash?
Well, like you, I am a little vertically challenged,
What?
and I know.
What does that mean?
I don't know why you dragged me into this.
It means I'm short.
Ah.
I have a hard time reaching things, and I'd like to be able to do what these guys can do, is like get a little higher.
I have mushrooms for that.
I believe this book has
Different type
reaches
of
for
high,
Simon's
my-
book.
No.
Different type of high, Simon.
Oh, sorry.
Because there's a book on that in the library on mushrooms.
Yeah.
You're like, no, that's not what I want.
And there's usually not always a ladder around when I need it.
Mm-hmm. I think you're either looking for boots of levitation or maybe even wing boots, if I am interpreting this right.
I like the wing boots idea. Those sound fun.
Okay. All right. Give me a moment. And for this one, he actually has to go round the back. So he kind of gives you like this look over his shoulder. Please wait right there.
Kailani takes a step
Please
back.
don't follow me.
Yeah, Kailani moves further away from the counter.
Yeah, the door unlocks itself, and he kind of steps through. And then a moment he comes back and runs back, grabs his ledger, and runs into it.
Yeah.
Ledger with
Just in case.
just in case. I need to check. Coop runs in.
Yeah, fair enough.
Door closes.
Honestly, fair.
Very fair.
All right. So maybe after a few moments, you hear the sound of shuffling and scuffling behind the door. Finally, it opens. He comes out. It closes behind them. Shuts and seals. And he's holding this box. Just a velvet box, and he kind of like puts it on the counter. He opens it. I present to you winged boots. And what's even better is that you can choose your color, good sir.
Ooh.
He opens it, and lying it in is a perfect pair of brand new winged boots.
Purple with like gold leaf lining.
It shifts. You think it
Those would be
even
quite handy.
aside from that, they kind of adjust to a dwarven size
Okay,
as well.
cool. Stubby feet.
See? Perfect, immaculate, another Lundquist special. Seems very pleased with himself.
Kailani looks at wow, a Lundquist.
Wow, we know who you're thinking about.
Looks
Hate
at
it.
Oh, come on,
Lundquist.
strike
Dislike.
three.
Looks at Lundquist and says, "If they animate and start hurting us again, we'll be back."
You see, he clutches his ledger like a baby. He's like, I assure you, they won't come to that. I've checked. They're fine. He hides the book.
Well, if I wake up
He
without
just
a foot,
hides.
He just like sinks up.
Yeah.
He's just like under the couch.
Thank you, Mr. Lundquist.
You're welcome.
Thank
Like
you,
he's
sir.
pretending to put something back, but he's literally hiding under his counter. Big guy
Kailani,
just
as
like,
everybody steps out, Kailani runs back in, picks up a box of vials because I forgot I needed vials. Can I just buy this as well?
yeah, so you see. What? He literally jumps because he was just getting up, and you're like, "Go get these vials!" Like, good. Yeah, of course. Yes. So he'll sell you the vial.
Yeah, I'll buy 10 vials, and because I've used all the ones I had.
Okay.
So
He
that should be
happily
like
takes-
10 gold.
Yeah, he happily takes your money. Gives you a very polite customer service smile.
Bye.
Anything else I can do for you today? All right, bye. Please come back. Never. He says that under his breath.
Please come back never. I love it. Yeah, no, that's it.
All right, so that's it. All right. Back out the biblioplex.
As we
What
come
kind of
out,
book did you
Kailani will
get?
say to Ash and Simon, I gotta go check on my alchemy stuff, see if the perfumes are ready. See you guys later.
Bye.
Okay, are we supposed to meet somewhere for the tribunal? Are you going? Are we going? What's
I'm
happening?
going. Do you guys want to
Okay.
go?
I don't know. Do you need support or something?
Ash is like, no.
I'm like,
No.
If you want to come, you can come. I don't think I'll need anything. I'm just gonna tell what happened. But if you want to come,
That's
you
the
can.
important part.
It's gonna be with all the deans and all the professors. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll tell you how it went after.
Okay, come by my room after and tell me how it went.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
See you guys
That'll
later.
make me feel
And
better.
she-
Bye.
Have
she
fun.
goes to the room.
Can you have fun at a tribunal? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. What kind of book did you get?
I decided to change the name of my shrub. And just completely ignores her question for a second.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna call him Mr. Prickles.
Mr. Prickles is a fantastic name. I'm like,
It's a
Thank
good name
you,
too.
guide. Oh, here, I got this book.
What is it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I saw it in the magazine, so I got it.
You see,
Okay.
guide, his interface like lights up and shows like all the information on the Prismari primer.
I think
my
it's
good sir.
supposed to help me with my art.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so essentially, I can add a D4 to performance checks when I'm
Okay.
when I'm painting.
That's cool.
I could also add it to acrobatics if I was trying to do that. And I can learn every day. I can learn one spell from either the sorcerer or the bard
Cool.
first level list.
Yep. That's cool.
The Witherbloom one does something similar, except it gives you the bonus to nature and survival, which I'm already proficient in.
Yeah.
And it gives you access to like a druid or another one, and I'm already a druid, so this one made more sense.
Knowledge is power. Good choice.
For my
Knowledge is
art.
power,
Yeah.
as Ash knows.
Ash approves.
All right.
Simon,
Sure does.
Simon gets a
Approves.
stamp. Ash seal of approval.
Stamp
That
of
on his
approval.
forehead.
Hey. Where do they your boots, right?
Yeah.
The shoes, the new ones.
Yeah.
Do they get the wings from somewhere? Because then I'm concerned.
I don't know. You would have to ask Mr. Lundquist.
I go back inside.
Yeah.
God runs in.
Mr. Lindquist!
Mr. Lundquist, we have a question for you. He's like, yes.
This poor man.
He looks around
How
to see if
could I help
Kailani's
you?
not there.
Yeah, he looks behind Guy and looks. He's like, yes, how can I help
I
you?
have a question. The boots, the shoes that Ash just got, where did the wings come from?
But they're enchanted. All he has to do is either say the command word or think flight, and off he goes.
Okay, so you don't get the wings from anywhere. They're just part of the enchantment.
They are part of the enchantment, yes.
Insight
They're
check!
not wings from anything.
I'm gonna insight check him. I know he's correct, but still.
Do you extract these wings from little birds or imps?
I will
It's
kill
like
you
the
in your
boots
sleep.
aren't enchanted. The wings are the enchant.
I got an 18.
18.
Yeah.
He's telling the truth,
Okay,
although he seems
sure.
a bit confused of why you're asking him where these wings come from.
Okay, just checking things. I like all your stuff. I'll
you're
probably be
welcome.
back.
We'll be back.
Okay. Also, Merton might stop by. He wasn't hanging out with us today, but he might stop by for his gift too. I don't know yet. Okay,
You
bye.
see, you mentioned Merton and before you go by. He pales. He's like, I'm sorry.
Okay, bye.
I skip out.
You see, before you go, you see Guy shows an image of Merton,
Yeah.
and you see Lundquist's eyes go wide. And go, goodbye.
We are the most. This is called the curriculum of chaos, and we are living it.
He is having the worst semester.
Okay. All right, Ash. It's okay. It's all good. The shoes are just part of the enchantment. They don't take it from anything. I know you were worried.
I was
Okay.
He was very worried.
very worried.
I think
Very
I'm gonna go back and visit my shrub, Mr. Prickles. Do you want to go back to the library? Because I'll walk with you.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I try to hold Ash's hand as we skip back.
Yeah.
And
We're
then I hold
not
Guide with
too.
the other one.
I'm only
Yeah, Guy
4
tries
foot,
to
so-
hold
Yeah.
his hand.
I hold Guide's other hand, but it's
Yeah.
like,
Try to swing you as we go.
yeah.
through.
You try to swing, I just hop.
Yeah. Because I'm 4'4", so I'm not too much taller than you.
It's a very weird image for
It is
anyone
a
that walks
very-
by, but we make it work.
Yep.
All
We
right.
skip back to the library.
Okay. So, does anyone else need to do anything before we move forward a little bit?
No, I am good.
Later
No,
in the
I'm good.
afternoon. You're all good? All right.
I'm going to just, while we're at the library, make sure that I read up on what kind of soil or whatever awakened shrubs prefer, just so I understand him a little better.
Yeah, and I will
Yeah, I'm good.
also get pointers on how to keep my balance while flying.
Yeah. And then I'll go tell Mr. Little Shrub his new name and see if he likes it. And then if he doesn't, I will find a new name.
All right, roll me. Well, actually, should I roll that? I'll roll.
Yeah,
that.
you roll it. Roll it and see if he likes Mr. Prickles.
Roll Mr. Prickles. He does.
Yay!
You say Mr. Prickles, and it just like jumps up and down, and you see Guide also jumps up and down. And you both you see Erzbatok is still there. And he just sees you like vibrating in the corner again. He's like.
I get shushed by several librarians, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just going to do a little bit of research to make sure I feed him the right things and stuff. That's all I'm going to be doing for that interim time.
Oh, good. All right, so you could actually roll me real quick. You could roll me, call it nature.
Okay.
Once you, obviously, I find your book pertaining to that.
So would it give you advantage then?
Yeah, do I get it because Guide's helping me again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. God, it's just everyone's helping.
Sorry, you wanted me to roll nature?
Yeah. Just to see how well you picked up on it.
Yeah, it's not bad. 16.
Yeah, it's enough for you to know what kind of soul he needs, when to water him, etc., etc. So you're good. So whenever you look after him, you get advantage on your nature checks.
Okay. Thank you.
You're set. No worries. All right. So let's give a look ahead.
I just have a question. Yeah.
Yes.
I just have a question. Is
question?
the tribunal like evening, or like afternoon, or?
It's a 6, so it's I guess evening, but not like late evening.
Right. Okay. Cool. So just before I leave for the tribunal, I will double check nobody's in the corridor, and I'll slid a note under Quintilius's room. Like, are we still meeting or ... question mark?
Yeah.
I slip the note. Actually, it says, "Are we still meeting or ... question mark? I'll be at the tribunal." And just slip it under his thing under his room before going.
Yeah, no problem. You managed to slide it under there. In the meantime, do you go back to your room after you slide the note?
Yeah, I'll just be working on like alchemy stuff. It's fine. We already had roll for it.
Yeah, that's all good. It's more the fact that where is Kailani's room? Kailani.
Oh, is it because my uncle's?
Yes.
Look at the mess that is my room.
God is
definitely needs to get clean.
Look,
God isn't there.
And sanitized.
No,
here's
God
the thing,
not,
right?
Kailani
comes from living in the water where there's like the crustaceans that clean stuff constantly. She's not used to having to clean her own stuff. On land.
All right, so about maybe 5:30, you hear a knock at your door.
Alright, Kailani goes and opens it. Hi, uncles!
Your uncles are standing, and you see Nev's like, "Hey, Seafoam, how you going?" And he kind of like gives you a hug.
Hi! Come in!
Atrix goes, "Kailani, you keeping well? Staying out of trouble?"
Yeah!
Staying out of trouble after we just harassed the poor Mr. Linguist like 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I behaved.
Technically, we didn't get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kailani closes the door.
They come into the room.
Yeah.
You see Nev goes, "We got your letter. Or your message."
Message, right? So what happened was she tells them like everything, like the whole Astrid shenanigans, what they found, and the fact that she pretended to be Quintilius, and so that she's worried that she's going to pretend to be one of the group, and so she gave Quintilius the horn, like the conch shell of Silent Alarm, and why, and now he's got it, and also she needed to apologize to him, so that was the token, blah blah blah. So she kind of like, so I need one.
Give me.
I know you have two. You always have telepathic connection with each other anyway. Give.
You see, Nev is like, he's like, I don't know. After she told us that, do we give it to her? Or Adrix is like, I don't know.
I did good.
She seems like she. You know what? I'm kind of keen to see what Chaos gets up to. She pulls out the conch and like hands it to.
Thank you. She takes it. That's it.
Adrix
You can
is
go
like,
now.
you know, you're not supposed to encourage that. And Nev's like, hug. I'm the favorite uncle. And he takes the hug.
You're the cool uncle. He's the smart uncle.
Oh.
He's like, there's a minute of happiness. He's like, wait. He looks at Adrix.
Adrix is probably
She
like.
said it, not me. Yeah, of course. You take that.
Would
but
she?
in all
ask?
seriousness,
No. Okay.
yeah, go ahead. Before they
No.
move
In
on
all
to other
seriousness,
topics.
what's going on?
In all seriousness, Nev starts. We're also here to take you to the tribunal. Like whispers. You're all alone in this room. There's no reason for him to whisper, but he does anyway. Atrix is. It's not a curse. You can say it out loud. There's no one here.
She's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. She is not.
Yeah.
She's a mess. She's got a coat, the goggles, the hair crazy. She's not ready to go.
Yeah, Nev's like, yeah, no. We gotta. This is, yeah, no. Like, let's fix this real quick. And he helps you, like, tidy up.
Yeah. Okay.
Takes 5
Ready
minutes
to
do
go.
that. All right, let's go. Now they lead you out of your room, down the corridor, down the stairwell that comes up to meet you. And you make
So
your way
question, am I
down.
going to be there during the whole tribunal or just from like my witness part?
They haven't told you yet. So
Okay.
I'll fill you in as they go. So as they make as you make your way with your uncles across campus, drawing a few curious stares because they are quite prominent here. Some people recognize them, some people don't, but like they stand out.
Yeah, they are not first year professors either. They're like higher end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh wow, the Tritons like I think there's famous twin professors. You hear like people whispering.
Kalani's so proud. She's like,
Yeah. You see Nev's like, okay, so Kailani. First things first. Oh, you see like he waves up one of like these hey professor, like so you're going to be called to say your part. Obviously, you don't have to stay for the whole tribunal. You can if you want to. But he looks at you. You see Adrix looks at him. You have to not do what you do always. You know, when you're at home and your mom says something you don't like and you scream at her or you say something that's defiant, don't do that.
so I'm definitely going to say my part. And if they don't listen and if they don't agree, I will definitely cut them off.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, dude. And then Atrix goes, like, no, do not do that. Absolutely not. That's the opposite of what I just said.
Look, I will try my best
Just say your part.
to not do that. But Professor Greencrest can't be expelled. You know that, right?
It's not really up to us, but she seems pretty.
She whispers to Nev, Nev, you know Adrix likes her. We have to help.
Like, he just, huh? He disengages from what he was trying to think. Atrix looks at him, like, what? And because the
telepathic bond.
You see Atrix goes,
Kailani's hiding
no.
behind Nev.
Nev hides. You see another Nev steps in front of him, like his illusion.
Yeah. She's definitely, like, hiding.
Alright, so... Kailani, please. Focus. Atrix, like, just keeps shaking his head.
She's got a mischievous smile.
Right, so...
But she's definitely more, like, as they approach whatever they're going, she's definitely more and more serious.
Yeah. He goes... Atrix continues. He speaks up. He goes, also because the deans don't want to make this a very formal affair, they're holding it at Captain Dapperwing's Manor. Is where the professors have a bit of a... we'll show you. I think you've been there before, right, Kailani?
Dapperwing's Manor? I don't know.
In this one?
I don't remember.
Alright, that's fine. They'll take you there.
I don't
That's
think
fine.
so. I don't think we've been there.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, so they make their way with you to Dapplewing Manor.
I love the fact that Kailani doesn't exactly look like she's related to them. So it's not
No.
obvious.
No, there's a few people that like stop and stare. Some wave. Some acknowledge them again. Like you see, Nev seems to be getting more of those than
Of
Adrix.
course.
He's like,
Nev is the cool
Oh my
uncle.
you see one of these Witherbloom students stops by. You see this small tiefling boy's like, Professor, can you sign my Witherbloom primer? And he like holds it up. It's across. Even people from other schools are coming up to him. He's like, you see a few more of those happen. Some come with their actual convicts primers. Other people just, getting through the crowd. You see Nev goes, I think we should just take a carriage. He leads the way to the carriage.
Well,
and it just
isn't
takes
it
off.
in the central campus?
Yeah, but it can still go.
I see. Gotcha.
Campus is, even central campus is big. It's not because it's not like a small area.
Yeah.
Gets in the carriage. Mostly not because of the distance, but because people just keep coming up to him.
Yeah.
So he finally leads the way into the carriage after a gaggle of Quandrix girls. Like, Professor! Like, they call him out. He tries to hide from them. Hey! Steps in. Adrix just rolls his eyes at him.
Yeah.
So
Kailani had that too. If it's a bunch of girls clearly fangirling, Kailani just does the same expression as Adrix.
Oh boy, embarrassing. Alright, so takes off. Alright, so as you are on your way there, is there anything you wanted to say to them? Otherwise it would just be like going over things, prepping you for what may or may not happen.
Pretty much. It would just be that, yeah, for sure.
Alright. So you soon arrive at this very classical looking mat. It's like really nice. It's got like these it's white. It's like very almost like old school. You see your uncle Adrix goes, welcome to Dapplewing Manor, as you kind of step out of the carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Used to belong to Captain Ramus Dapplewing. Did she used to hold faculty appointments back in the day for both Lawhall and Silverquill? He always wanted a quiet place to retire, so here we are. They had this built, so after he unfortunately passed away, he bequeathed it to the university. And faculty often come here to take care of side affairs and have a sidebar with some of the students. I'll just maybe real quick to Dapplewing. No, but let's me. Let's move Kailani. Let's put that now. Yeah. Kailani, you may put yourself on the map with your uncles down here.
Oh wow, okay. Not intimidating at all.
Nope. Kind of wish I had left that on dynamic lighting, but never mind. So you got like surprised as you walked in. That's fine.
Oh.
Alright.
Here. Yes. I walk in with them.
Yeah. So they leave you up to like the veranda,
Mm-hmm.
up to the pristine glass doors. One second. I see. Yeah, there we go. There it is. Yeah. So you enter the manor with them. They kind of lead the way.
You're not moving the token.
Oh. My bad. They lead the way. So you go up the mahogany porch into the manor with the glass doors. They lead you into this kept foyer. Like you see coat racks are carved to resemble statues of individuals that like line up the entryway as they walk in. They seem to flank the doors, and they depict like dwarves wearing these high collar jackets. One of them depicts a one-tusked Loxodon, another like a monocle-wearing orc, another a gnome with like a skunk for a hairpiece. Your uncles point that out, Atrix in particular. And the statues on the right depict like a drow wearing a scarf. And then you see a burly human with tuxedos. Those are Capital Daverwing's military compatriots back in the day. All good. Oh, and you see next to the doors these two automatons that resemble coat racks at first. They didn't even seem to have registered twice, but they move as you enter. And you see your uncle goes, "We're here for the tribunal." And they stand back because they're walking to like block off access to the manor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this way. And they lead you forwards towards the grand hall. And at first there's nothing there. Like this, like it's just the ground floor, and up there you can see there's like second like story in the manor, but it doesn't seem like you can reach it. But much like everywhere else in Strixhaven, as your uncles approach and wait patiently, a set of magical stairs that shift, align themselves, and make their way down to the ground level. You see this beautiful thick red carpet just rolls down the stairs that adorns them as it rolls down. You see they await for you to be ready. They look at you
She
when
nods.
you're ready. See from? Okay. You see as they're about to go up, this formally attired figure kind of like rolls up next close to you here. 1 second. It'll pop up. There he is. And I will zoom in.
It's a guide.
A guy, but it's wearing like this little butler outfit. It's like very formal. It's like if Guide got cleaned up, basically. Very posh. Even it goes, "Greetings, Professors Atrix and Nev, and student Kailani. You are here for the tribunal, yes?"
Yeah.
Kind of like, "My name is the Earl. Please go right ahead." Kind of like does like a little
Bye,
bow.
Earl. I have a friend that would really love to meet you.
The Earl. He seems confused. He kind of like does up his silver waistcoat and his coattails. He goes, "Oh yes, well, off you go." Wanders off. So you and your uncles make your way upstairs, and you can already hear as you heading up towards the dining hall, which is what you see as you get close enough. Voices already of a tribunal in session. So your uncles kind of hold out like their hands, and they kind of step forward. 1 second. Just let's say they're there. And Kailani, you look as the first things you see, apart from the array of deans standing in front of a very almost aloof Professor Greencrest. You see is this beautiful decorated hall with this a pristine dining table, like arrayed for like a fantastic meal. You see along the wall to the west is like a piano, cushioned couches, very pristine, very well kept. The fireplace has embers glowing. You see the deans arrayed. As everyone can see, you have Dean Tullis. Would you guys prefer the handouts or me zooming in the tokens?
Token works.
Handouts. I can't spell names.
All right.
I am not going to keep them on stream, though.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. That's fine. There'll be too many of them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right. So, Kalani, you see the two deans that seem to be talking to Professor Greencrest directly while the others watch is Dean Augusta Tallis and Plag, her counterparts. Green crest as well. Real quick.
I don't think we've seen.
And you see
Clark
again, you
before.
walked into the. Yeah. No, I don't think you have. Again, you're coming into the middle of it. He goes, Professor, we really cannot abide this behavior. A student sent interdimensionally out into a different dimension, unacceptable. A different plane, no less, a very dangerous one at that. And he goes, would it help if I said it was the wrong student? Augusta. Dean Tallis goes, absolutely not, Professor. It was bad that you even attempted it. She holds herself up with her, in all her grace. He goes, but I failed to see the problem. I have returned them back safe and sound. And you hear this from behind as the very proud-looking elderly man in silver quilt robes kind of pipes up.
Oh, Ambrose.
With a polite cough.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Look, Kailani would know them all. She literally studied like the version of Strixhaven, a history of this, yeah?
Yeah. You see Dean Ambrose Slew. Dean of Shadow.
From Silverquill.
From Silverquill. Because, Professor, regardless, it seems to have caused so much trouble. Like, accident or not, wrong student or not, you are clearly been told that punishment is not assigned by banishing students from campus grounds.
Kailani, I think, is already trying to speak. Yeah, Kailani goes...
Yeah, your Nev puts like a hand on your mouth.
Kailani looks at him like, I came here to speak. Why are you stopping me?
Why are you stopping me? Because I think everyone is in agreement with me here that this is unacceptable. And he looks to his counterpart, a very tall, elegant white Owlin, Shell Talonrook, Dean of Radiance, who goes, yes, Ambrose, unfortunately I have to agree. It is...
Kailani continues to attempt to speak.
But she notices you. She sees you like in the background. She goes, but I do believe our witness has come to give testimony on your behalf, Professor Greencrest.
Pushes
you see Professor Greencrest turns to look and kind of gives you like, you actually can kind of look. She's like, in your mind, she goes, you actually didn't have to come. I have this. But Dean Talonrock goes, I think, Ambrose and everyone here, we should give the young lady a chance to speak.
Kailani pushes the hand away. Like,
yeah, Neb takes the hand away, and they kind of esteemed Deans, Kailani, they kind of step away. Real quick.
In case something flies at Kailani.
In case spells start getting flung.
And she steps next to Greencrest.
She looks down.
So, esteemed Dean, she tries to follow on her uncle's footsteps. There are some...
They all look at you.
There's some information I'd like you to consider. According to what happened on the day.
You see, they'll look attentively. See Dean Tallis looks at Plag, who in turn looks at Ambrose. The other deans seem to be not like this. Most other deans seem neutral in this. They seem just kind of like watching this unfold. You see Dean Miss Coiler and Nasari kind of like staring. Nasari seems to be like really giddy, but you're pretty sure it's not because of the trial.
Yeah.
She just seems to be like actively like always on the go. Just put them up here on the screen for people. I want to see them.
I think
Sorry.
Is the
Yeah. Simon will be familiar with them,
yeah.
at least with Miss Copper.
We were all there when we spoke.
What?
They were there when we spoke to Astrid.
And you see a very stern-looking Owlin. Again, like snowy owl. Actually, one second. Let me bring him up. Actually, more of a grey owl. Tall, stern-looking, more like full robes. He goes, "Yes, well, we would like to hear your testimony, young lady."
There are two parts to my testimony. There's what happened on the day, and then I would also like to speak on behalf of Professor Greencrest staying with the university.
You see, Professor Greencrest, he goes, I
did
appreciate
ask you.
Kailani. She looks at you, and you see Dean Abraham speaks up. I do believe Kailani wants to speak to us in her own terms, in her own words. Go ahead.
Kailani looks at Greencrest. Doesn't even look at Greencrest. Greencrest is so
She just shakes her head. She goes, like, by all means.
Kailani starts telling what happened. Like, the fact that she saw that something was wrong with Herbie, she could tell, but Professor Greencrest being openly offended and what Herbie did was not listening. And then, however, she also tells them that when that she doesn't believe this was entirely Greencrest's fault. Like, after she tells what happened, she goes, I don't believe this was entirely Professor Greencrest's fault, because when I got there, someone showed up saying they were a prophet, and a Quandrix mage with founder robes showed up as well. And they gave me something, and they said that I was meant to have been there, and they were thankful that I was there at that point in time. So I think there's something else at play here, and it's not entirely Professor Greencrest's fault.
You see,
and she pulls out the deck.
Look at each other. Oh, you brought it?
Yeah, she would have. For this, it's evidence. Yeah. She brings out the deck.
You see, like, there's murmuring amongst the deans. You see, Abraham's counterpart. Kian steps forward. She goes, is that a deck of many things? And Abraham goes, he kind of leans in and he goes, I do believe so.
Yes. I have been keeping it safe, and I will continue to do so. You've all seen it. She puts it away.
You see, the Abraham goes, I'm sorry, my girl. Where did you get this deck?
She attempts to do silent image, like Greencrest has been teaching them, of the mage that she saw in Founder robes. This person showed up alongside with the silent image shows both of them, so like the prophet and the mage.
Yeah, so you conjure up the image of her. You look at her.
And the prophet, and she says, you know, this is this creature claimed to be a prophet, and then I was going to be there and gave me the deck, and this person said they were waiting for me at that point in time, and they were happy that I was there. So I don't believe this is entirely Professor Greencrest's fault, because if there is some sort of prophecy or fate or destiny, I would have ended up there anyway, and if it wasn't Professor Greencrest, then we would have no way to come back. So
you see of all the deans, you see Dean Tallis strides forward, especially when you portray the prophet. She looks at it real closely. She looks at Plag. She goes, Plag, is this what I think it is? Yes, unfortunately. Goes, Kailani, are you sure? She looks at you. She looks at with intense,
Yes.
with an intense look. Kailani, this is a Bernala. Is I'm pronouncing that right? She looks at Plag. Yes.
I don't know. They just gave me the deck and said that I was prophesied for something, and they were happy that I was there. And then my friends unleashed a bunch of water that seemed to be glowing on it and hurt it, and it still didn't harm us. And then this mage appeared, and she said that she was there for me as well.
Now you see there's like a murmur of all of them talking to each other. And then you hear this soft laughter. Well, it seems like if everyone's in agreement, we should probably confiscate such a questionable item. And he like leans forward, really like interested now. Before you were standing a bit aloof, not really caring about the whole situation, but you pulled out the deck, you showed the fiend, and now it's got his interest. He goes, yes, I think we should confiscate that deck. We don't know if it's cursed or not.
No.
He smiles at you.
It's mine.
He goes, I don't believe I was asking, my dear girl.
Yes,
He looks
but
at
I
his head.
got
What do you
it
think?
during this incident, so I am not giving it.
You saw the deans turn to each other. Ambrose pipes up again and goes, my dear girl, but what if it is cursed? You might be putting yourself and your
I don't
classmates
keep
in
it on
danger."
my person.
Everyone looks confused. Dean Ibrahim pipes up and goes, then where do you keep it?
I am not telling, but it's somewhere safe.
You see Uncle Adrix is like,
It is somewhere safe and somewhere most people won't know to look.
all the deans kind of like turn to each other to talk. You see Dean, Miss Coyle leans in. Seems to me like it should be confiscated. The student clearly does not know the danger she's in.
On that note, I would like to speak on behalf of Professor Greencrest, who has been teaching me and protecting, until that point in time, from incidents around the school. And she was the only professor in the school that I have shown my project to who thought it was possible. So clearly, she is better than most of your other professors.
They look at each other. You see Dean Ibrahim looks towards Dean Tallis. She's like, Kalani, we appreciate your testimony and thank you for telling us everything that's happened. However, a deck of many things, even without being given to you by said fiend, is a very dangerous and volatile magical item of
Yes, but I won't be using
immense
it.
power. And you see Dean Valentine pass it. And dear girl, we should take your word because
Because I have no reason to lie. I don't want it, but if it is as dangerous as you say, I'm not just going to hand it to any of you because I don't know you.
you see all of them seem annoyed except Dean Townlook, who looks very amused.
And
He's, like,
should I
smiling.
say that the fact that several of you want to confiscate it from me makes me want to give it less. Whereas Professor Greencrest never said that I should give it to anyone. On the contrary, she said, I need to be careful, not use it, and keep it safe. Whereas you, some of you seem to want it for yourselves. So definitely not giving it. If it's that powerful and that volatile, why should I give it to people that I don't know and who seem to desperately want it? Professor Greengrass, on the other hand, has proven that she has no interest in something like that for herself.
You see Ambrose speak. Goes, well, that is true. She doesn't show much interest in the deck, or anything else really relating to school affairs. Otherwise, she wouldn't have banished you in the first place. You see,
But if it was part of a prophecy, then how'd you know?
You immediately feel Greencrest in your mind going, stop, as you start to like elaborate.
She shuts up.
Yeah, so you see Professor Greencrest steps up because the girl has said more than enough. But in some areas, she's wiser than most, especially most of you. She looks all over them. They're all like, what? They turn to each other. The deck of many things should not be handed to anyone without credentials. And you see, Ambrose goes, are you saying we can't be trusted? We are literally here to educate and keep the peace among students. She goes, you say that, but this one of it, she points at Valentine, I would not trust with even my luggage. And he like smiled at her. So, I acknowledge my mistakes. Kailani here has said her piece. And all of you are going to take a moment, think about it, and then realize that there's no big issue here. I will take responsibility for the situation. Clearly, she trusts me. I will, if it makes you any of you uncomfortable that she has the deck, I will oversee that she does not misuse it. It's like a few people kind of like looking. But as she says that, Kailani, do me an Arcana check.
Oh, for sure, she's using mass suggestion. That is a... How much is my Arcana? That is a 25.
The way, like, she sounds reasonable, too reasonable for Professor Greencrest.
Yeah.
Her voice is like layered. It's comforting. It's reassuring. You see all the things. A few of them kind of like seem a bit like dazed, but then they all look at each other. You see, even the most opposed to this idea, Ambrose, Ibrahim, kind of like look, and they kind of nod at each other. And you see Dean Tallis and Clark step up again. Very well. Professor Greencrest, you are hereby put on probation until further notice. In the meantime, you will personally oversee that Kailani here is not under any threat from this deck, and that she does not misuse it. Is that understood? Are the deans in agreement? And they all go, aye. They kind of like all give their piece. Valentine kind of like all glares at you, Kailani, but ends up, he's terribly outnumbered, and he ends up nodding along with it.
Yeah, Kailani just glares straight back.
Alright. So.
As soon as she gets back to the room, she's gonna give it back to Tooth to swallow. The deck.
Yeah, so I believe, you see, Green, because I believe we're done here. I have important research to do. Good day. And she immediately just, kind of like Dumbledore in the courtroom with Harry, just turns away and just like starts to stride out of the manor.
Kailani looks between Greencrest and her uncles, not sure who to follow.
You see that? The uncle's like, esteemed deans, thank you very much. You see, Ajax immediately goes into it. Thank you for taking the time to hear out Kailani. We will be going. They take you for them. Alright, so they lead you out of the manor as the deans kind of congregate and kind of like start to talk amongst themselves. As you go, Dean Valentine never takes his eyes off you. He gives you like this toothy smile and kind of nods like, well, giving you like a well played kind of look as you leave the premises. So, Kalani, real quick, what would you do as you step outside with your uncles?
I gotta go put this back. See you guys later. Thank you for that.
Okay.
She's not gonna out.
You see that? Yeah, no.
She's not gonna oust Greencrest in case they didn't notice.
She's already
Not
like, she's already like, you swear she was only ahead of you like by a bit, but as you step out, she's nowhere to be seen. Like she's just like,
Yeah.
just bounced away.
She's super happy that Greencrest is staying, so she's just gonna run to her room, give Tooth the deck to swallow again with some meat, and
takes it and dives on.
she's going to. Is there a note in my room?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a note that's been slid under your door as you walk in. The first thing you notice, actually, before you feed it, in very immaculate calligraphy, embellished. You pick up a letter from Quintilius saying, "Yes, still on for later
Okay.
at Waterfall."
Okay. So Kailani will put the note, make the note like disappear, like with water, like just make the paper disappear, and will go and knock on Simon's room. Right, that was the agreed spot.
Yeah. Go ahead.
She'll knock on Simon's room first. Yeah.
Yeah, I assume that took a while, the tribunal and
Yeah.
everything, so.
Mm.
Ash and I were at the library, but would probably be back by now at this point, because the library closes at a certain time.
Yeah, at 7.
Yep, we did some flight practicing.
Okay. All right, so Colin, knock on Simon's door.
Yeah, Kailani just explains.
Hello!
Hi.
I still have Guide in my room. I did not return him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, "Hello!"
So
He pops around the corner.
does she tell them? No. Okay. So I tell them everything except that I noticed Professor Greencrest casting a mass gesture spell. I don't tell them.
It's
that.
more like you felt it.
Yeah.
You felt it. Your intense connection to the, like, it was subtle,
Yeah.
but you caught the
The feeling of it, yeah. I will tell them everything else, though. I tell them what I said. I tell them that Professor Greencrest is now on probation, and that they wanted to take something I got given, the deck from me, but that I have it safe.
Okay. What is it?
Okay.
I definitely don't think you should keep that at all.
I'm not keeping
Oh, are you
it
here?
on
Are you
me.
with us, Ash?
I thought
Yeah,
you came
you
and got me.
followed Simon, I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, did I go
would
get
say
you?
that
Okay.
Yeah, I assumed you would.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't keep it on me. It's somewhere safe. Don't worry.
What is it?
They call it a deck of many things. Apparently, it's a super powerful magical item that is like volatile.
Yeah.
Have
Get rid of
I
that.
ever heard of it? Raza?
I don't think you would have. Man. Roll me a D100, actually. Let's be cool about this.
Yeah, I was going to
So
say,
you
in the
may
back
have
of my
heard it.
mind, if I knew, I'm sure in the back of my mind they would know what it is.
B100.
68.
88.
Yeah. They heard of it.
It's pretty
You can
famous.
both do Arcana checks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could both pretty. If you know of it, I would say you can do an Arcana check to see, like.
God damn.
Ooh, that's good. 22.
18.
Oh yeah, Simon, you know that the deck of many things is a powerful deck of cards that can basically warp reality. Ash, you know that it does that and more. It can be beneficial and it could cause ruin. Like it can quickly give you something and just as quickly take it away.
Okay,
Get
so
rid of it.
the
rid of it.
prophets gave you the deck, right? And then the teachers wanted to take it from you. but Greencrest was like, no, she's fine. And then they were like, okay, she's fine. And then you have it again. And
I
you
don't
carry
keep-
do you just carry it around?
No, it's dangerous. I keep it hidden somewhere safe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm get rid of it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ash is like, get rid of it. Get rid of
If
it.
I see it near you, I will walk away.
Okay, don't
Just to
worry.
let you know. That's yeah, no.
I'm not gonna use it. I know it's
I
dangerous.
don't get
Then why
it.
keep
Are
it?
they all bad things?
I don't know if they're all bad things, but if it's dangerous and it's risky, I'm not gonna use it, especially not at school. And I don't like that
Then
some of the
why
deans
keep
wanted it for themselves.
I think it might have been to protect you from using it.
No, definitely not the vampire.
There's a vampire?
Dean Valentine is a
Correct.
vampire.
You see, Guide chimes in. Dean Valentine of the Vein,
Does he pull up a picture?
Professor of Decay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
The hologram appears.
He's
Guys.
dean of your school in Witherbloom.
I don't know that I would pick that for. I don't know if I would give it to him.
No, I'm not giving it to them.
Not to be judgy on his appearance, but he kind of. Vibe check says it's bad.
Yes, he's very terrifying in a joyful way.
What would you do with it, Guide?
What would I do with what? The deck?
Yes.
We
I
are
kinda like
legitimately just telling this man all of our secrets, and he's just going to tell anyone ever.
Because
You're the one who kept them.
limited information
I regret
available
nothing.
on deck of many things. Personally, Guy does not own anything and has never been given anything, so unable to answer question.
Simon gets so sad. Simon immediately starts looking around for something to give him.
To give him
What do I have?
something.
What can I give him? What do I own? I don't own anything.
Give him whatever you want.
What do I have?
Um,
Oh, here. I'll give
Well-
him. I'll give him. An earring that I picked up that Kai dropped on the first day of school that I never gave back to her.
Kailani
It's
looks.
a fractal earring. Here you go.
You
You can have this. It's free. It's for you because we're best friends now. Here you go. I'll just clip it on.
Kailani's like,
Just-
but that's what I thought I lost that. What?
But who?
Finding
But her, but
papers.
he.
Just-
Okay.
Try to make sure it stays safe.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's safe.
The earring.
And if you ever need a better hiding place, I have a better hiding place.
Trust me, nobody can get anything out of where it is.
Yeah.
Challenge
Ash is
accepted.
like, yeah, okay.
You don't even know where it is.
Nope.
That's not gonna stop him like tearing through your room to find it.
It's definitely in her room.
Definitely in your room. He knows
Or
that
possibly
much.
in her uncle's office. I will scour both places and get arrested
We'll
immediately.
storm both places and
That's
find
fine.
it.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
Add that
much
to my
all
list of
Ash-
random things to
That's
do.
pretty much all Ash is going to say, then he's going to leave and go back to his room.
yeah, Kailani's
He doesn't
like,
want to
I
be
need to go
anywhere
to
near the
bed.
possibility.
Yeah.
Get out of
And
my room.
she
Oh, wait,
doesn't
this is
go to
Simon's
bed.
room.
She says, I need to go to
Get out
bed.
of my
See you
room.
guys tomorrow. And then she slips out and tries to
wait.
sneak.
Wait. Oh wait. Okay.
Wait.
Are we making? Do we have plans for tomorrow?
You can hang out in my room if you have ideas. If not, where?
Well, I have horticulture club again. From check my schedule. 11 to 1.
I have
But maybe we
intramural-
could get
I have dancing
Oh,
club.
gosh.
What a dancing club as well.
On the
from 11
weekend?
to 1.
I think so.
I didn't
What about
think we
you,
had
Ash?
anything on. I have nothing on the weekend.
We have our clubs. There's no classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not
Oh,
part of
I'll
our
be-
club yet.
Yeah, that'll be
He-
my
Close.
first thing. I'm going to head to the Strixhaven Star at some point and see if I can join the newspaper.
So we'll meet up for lunch and then do our own stuff, and then we'll meet up. Ash, do you want to meet us later? We're gonna go see Luna play at the bar.
I'll see you on my day, but I'll try to stop by.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know yet how
And
my
break.
afternoon's gonna be, but we can definitely meet up for lunch and I'll let you know.
Okay. Bye.
Kailani
you
sneaks
see-
out of
Sideways.
Simon's room. goes to her room, closes the door as if like pretending she went into the room, and then she sneaks out to go meet Cortelius.
Okay, sounds good.
And if
All
something
right,
happens to
so-
me, I guess we'll see.
That's all good. All right. So, just a quick question before we continue. We technically only have 2 minutes left of the session. Did we want to go for a little bit longer, or did you guys want to? Because even if we stop now, I'll say that you still get your time skip. Everything that you guys are going to do, you guys do. But we'll pick it up next session where we just detail exactly what you guys did in those 2 weeks. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I mean, I have extra time if we wanted to do that
I
today,
have
but I
extra
don't know what
time.
everyone else looks like.
I have
Doesn't
extra
matter to
time.
me.
I can go for another hour, but then I
Same.
have to leave.
Another hour?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Let's
If
do
we
it.
want to, if we
All
want to
right.
get through that stuff today and then pick up after the break next time.
Yeah, I'm okay
All right,
with
cool.
that.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so
Sure.
on the hour, then, do you guys want to take a quick 10-minute break, or do you just power through?
I'm okay. Power through.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Do you need a break, Raza?
No, I'm good. I just had
Okay.
a swig of.
Does Guide
the old
need a
water.
break?
Guide's doing fine.
Guide is always working. He doesn't get holidays at all.
Simon is sad again. Simon's gonna start a club for like. Do they have like a union? Can I start a union for them? What's going on?
Simon's gonna
I
do
can't
what
prescribe
Hermione
They need
did
like
for the house
benefits.
elves.
Yeah, these are my house elves. Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
I encourage it, actually. All right, cool. All right, so Kalani, you leave. You sneak. Yeah, you sneaky.
I am
All right.
terrible at stealth, but I can try.
All right.
A 4.
All right.
Hey!
Trips
Super
in the
stealth.
hallway.
Super stealth. Yeah.
It's-
You
I haven't
literally.
I haven't even closed my door yet when she's trying to sneak past it. Okay, bye.
And it's because
you
she
literally
has the
see her-
clog sandals. Cluck,
Yeah.
cluck, 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 cluck,
Yeah.
cluck, cluck, cluck.
You literally see her go to her door, open and close it, and then like click, 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 click away. You see Simon and Guide wave at you. Bye.
God and I just shrug at each other and go back in my room.
Kailani is super. She thinks she is so stealthy. She has no
All right.
doubt.
So before we continue with the stealth mission, real quick, Simon, are you good for tonight? You're just gonna chill with Guide in your room?
Yes.
Yes. Ash, are you
Yes.
gonna go chill in your room? Go read?
Oh God, yeah, yeah. I'm picking up
Alright,
one of these
okay.
books, and yeah.
All right.
No, I
You
can't
might
take the book,
hear a
but-
conch shell of silent alarm at some point.
People are like, I just picked up this book.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends. It depends if I get ambushed. It depends if I get killed straight out. It depends on
No.
many things.
Just for clarification, I don't have a conch shell,
No.
right?
Yeah. No,
Okay, just making
No.
sure.
No, I do.
No, you're good. You're not gonna get interrupted.
No, if
From my nothing that I'm doing tonight, cool.
no, if I blow on it, you don't have to have one to hear it.
I spend the night trying to explain friendship and love to the robot.
It kind of just looks at you with this smiley face. It goes, I don't know anything of what you just said.
We'll work on it. It's fine. Pat, pat, pat.
Okay. It gives you a thumbs up, which is still green.
Yeah.
All right, so Kalani, you make your way down the stairs and make your way out. me
She's
another
not
stealth
going
check.
to try to stealth once she's past the common
No?
room. She's just gonna like, I'm
Okay.
going somewhere. I know where I'm going, and I'm not bothering anybody, sort of thing. Like, try not to call attention to herself rather than stealthing. Like
So
inconspicuous.
as you're you're trying to blend in,
Yeah.
you see.
Oh, please no. Please no.
Please, no, she doesn't even know what I'm going to say.
It's not Astrid. Please don't be Astrid.
No, it's not.
Good. Okay.
You see.
Someone
A
that
certain
Astrid is pretending to be.
No.
Oh,
A certain
okay.
someone looks you. He's coming in, like he's like setting his back. Then he sees you coming, inconspicuously walking out, and he looks at you. He's like, "Kalani, are you going for a? It's a bit late to class, right?" He looks at you.
Hi. Yeah, I. Mm. She's like giggling. Yeah, I'm just she gets really nervous. I am just going to meet a friend. I gotta go. Good night. She like goes back.
He just watches you like sprint out. He just
I
goes,
don't sprint. I
"What a
just like
strange-"
go around him and continue
Oh,
walking. I'm not sprinting.
Okay. Not. You don't even walk fast. You just like try and just peace.
No, yeah, probably like speed walk a little bit.
Speed walk. All right, cool. He looks at you. He goes, "What a strange girl," but he says it with like a smile on his face. You're like, all right. So you make it outside, and you start to make your way. Do you walk to Prismari or do you take a carriage?
Carriage is less. Yeah, just take a carriage.
Yeah, I'm good.
And
A lot
then
of
I
people are
will
coming in
like
now for
come
the day.
out and instead of meeting him at he said at the bottom or the top of the waterfall, I don't remember.
At the bottom.
Bottom. I will not circle around because that's way faster. Like she just jumps onto the waterfall and goes and swims down it.
All right. And so we'll quickly.
So that
Yeah.
it's way quicker and less. She's hiding in the
Right.
water basically, because she doesn't fully trust what's happening. She's literally like
That's fair.
once she jumps and it swims all the way down the waterfall, she's gonna be like poking her head out, just her eyes above the water surface and watching for any sign of danger and or Quintilius. They are not mutually exclusive.
You can roll a perception check. Sure.
Is he stealthing?
Yeah.
Oh, 17. That's not bad.
17. No, you don't see any immediate dangers. You just hear the sound of the running water cascading down and making his way down to the meeting spots is Quintilius, who seems to be rather quite sure-footed as he makes his way down to the bottom.
She stays hidden in the water until he's like right next to the water, and then she kind of like gets her head out. So, what are we doing?
He jumps. He's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, really? This is how you do? You greet all your friends by sneaking up on them and then giving them a heart attack? Is this how you do it in your group?
No, but you acted
Honestly.
weird after you told me to meet you here, so I wasn't sure I should.
Well, it's called putting on appearances.
So lying.
He waits for you. No. Putting on appearances is not a lie. It's a performance.
I'm good at performing.
Kalani. Well, yes, I think, yeah, well, it's a different kind of performance, I would assume. Anyway.
Saint's face. I assume he's talking about her dancing.
I'm pretty sure he just called you a whore. But okay, I'm not there.
The screaming has started.
The screaming has started.
I'm gonna just mute myself, thanks.
Yeah, no, Kailani took it as the dancing. She's like, I roleplay a lot. Isn't that like acting?
You roleplay. Oh, you roleplay with the what's his name? Cataras and that tiny gnome girl? Is that who you play with? I don't know if I would call that performing. I mean, maybe. Anyway, he goes,
I knew this was coming. In different ways.
In the spirit of this truce, I wanted you to meet someone. he looks towards
I'm still like in
The
the
water.
water. I just have like half my body out.
yeah. And he goes, this way. He kind of like beckons you to come with him. And he makes his way over here.
Kailani extends a hand for him to help her up.
He reaches down. He goes,
Oh.
don't don't try not to get anything on. He points at
She
his
will
throat,
probably get him like wet from pulling her up, but she'll dry him with gust.
he's like, okay. He finishes drying himself off with prestidigitation. This way.
Okay. She follows.
And he
This
kind
is
of
how
like
I die.
body of water.
Kailani's a
Yes.
trusting person, though.
All right. So, again, in the spirit of the truce, there's a certain someone that is curious about performance and the arts. Octavia, are you there? And he kind of calls out to the water. You wait, and for a brief moment there's nothing, but then the water starts to bubble, and the surface of it starts to break. And rising out of it, the first thing you see are these long tentacles that seem to come out first. Almost seems to be see-through, tinged with, you're not sure, is it script? Is it like colors? It's mostly like an amethyst color. But very soon, propping itself out of the depths of the water is this large octopus-like creature.
Do I
Comes
sense?
out.
Do I sense it's an elemental?
Yes. You innately feel a connection to it. He goes, you
Immediately start
looks at
speaking
you,
to whoever this is, elemental in primordial.
Yeah,
Like,
ignores him
hello,
completely.
what's your name? Octavia, what's it? Immediately in primordial.
Yes. Yeah. In primordial, it returns the greeting. It goes, hello, Kalani. I am Octavia.
Hi.
I heard that you are a great performer.
From who?
She looks towards Quintilius.
Kailani looks at Quintilius, highly confused.
Yeah, well, yes. Octavia, well, to introduce it, Octavia here is basically known as the living thesis. She was basically a graduate from Prismari's final project that took up residence on campus and has never left. She is technically known as true art, and personified, and she gives good feedback. She's very insightful. So perhaps you two could.
Am I a great performer like she said you told her? Or do you think I need improvement and so feedback?
You definitely still need improvement. Well, you're not talking to me, you're talking to Octavia.
No, I'm asking him.
Oh, you definitely need improvement. I mean, it's not bad, but you could do better.
I want to see you dancing, and then you can tell me what's good and what's not.
That is not my calling. So no, you will not see me dancing.
Then don't come complaining. But sure, fine. She's more interested in the elemental in front of her.
Yeah, you see Octavia goes, if I may be so humble to ask, would it be too much to ask for a performance?
Not at all. Let me think of a choreography. And she takes a few minutes and would dance something. Guidance. Wow, that's high. 11, 22.
It's very good. It's very smooth. It's very you, Kailani, very expressive.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of it, she goes, "That is truly spectacular performance. Thank you."
It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for saying that. I didn't think he was capable of giving compliments.
I told you, Octavia's quite capable of giving good insights. She basically spends more of her
No, I meant
contemplating
you.
art.
I didn't think you, Quintilius, were able to
Me?
give compliments.
I can give feedback.
That's not a compliment
true.
necessarily. And you never told me I was good.
Well, there you go. You are good. You can be better, right, Octavia?
So can you.
Undoubtedly. That's why I'm here.
Wait, so this is where you practice?
Yes. When I'm not on the road stage, I'm here.
And you're saying I can come practice here too?
If you want. You don't feel obliged to come if you don't want to. Just as long as you keep your end of your truths. Okay?
I never wanted anything bad from you. Or to happen to you.
Right,
You
well,
were the
as
one
long
who
as
came
you-
offending me at the bar for no reason.
Okay. Small misunderstanding, okay? We're letting bygones be bygones, okay? Looks at you. There's like when you say that his eye twitches a little bit at the memory of being thrown bodily from the tavern.
Fine, fine. Bygones be bygones. I've apologized. You've apologized. We're good.
Right, well, there you go. You met Octavia Kailani. Well, we're good. It kind of like starts to like head off.
Well, would she? She grabs his arm gently, not like forcefully. So,
Yes.
when do you come practice?
In the evenings at this time. Well, sometimes earlier actually.
So we can meet here to practice?
I mean, yes, but would your friends approve?
Probably not. We can meet in secret.
Oh, so now you all into the whole. Okay, he nods.
Into what?
Fine. Well, you just accused me of being dishonest, and you're just saying you're gonna hide this from your friends. Isn't that in the same vein of it?
No, because you were lying. I'm just not telling.
He gives you like he squints at you. He's like, "Tread a fine line, Kailani." Well, very well.
So
I guess you
have
got
one
me on a
condition,
technicality. Yes.
though. I will. If we're doing this, we're giving honest feedback and we're helping each other practice.
All right. Fine.
Deal.
But no. But he shakes your hand. But no getting upset and throwing me in the water or something. Hmm?
She thinks. I can't promise not to get upset if you're rude and give me bad feedback that is not even constructive and is just mean. I can't promise you not to get upset, but I can promise you not to throw you in the water.
You see, Octavia goes, "Don't worry, Quintilius, I would catch you." He's like, I really wouldn't want to be thrown in the first place. Fine. As Octavia is my witness, I promise that I'll give you fair critique, let's call it.
Deal. So we're friends now.
Acquaintances. I mean, this is still early days of your truth, but hopefully this will. I don't know. And goes, I will see.
Okay, we're friends.
However, you see the tentacles reach for you and kind of like give you like a hug. They pull you in.
They
You
hugs
see
us
Octavia
both. It's like a group hug.
Yeah, and he's like, no, touchy. Let's see, wraps around Quintilius, pulls him in as well. He goes, don't worry, Kalani. Even if you won't admit it, I'll be your friend. If you
Okay,
can perform for me when you can,
I will.
I would appreciate.
Thank you. That was really nice of you, Quintilius, to show me this.
He's like he gives Octavia a pat as he puts him back on shore.
You
Yes,
can be
well,
nice when you want to be.
He doesn't say anything. Like,
Okay.
I am fair. That's what I am. If you think I'm being rude or not nice, that's just me telling you the honest truth. So, I'm a fair person.
I know you think you are.
I don't like the way you implied that, and as I have like he kind of like he's walking away, kind of like yeah you are no he's arguing with him, maybe
Yeah.
bickering a bit with him.
Eventually, when it
Alright.
gets to a point where there's people around, she'll kind of go her own way.
Yeah, and he'll go his own way and kind of like nod and like go back separately. All right, so Kalani, you make your way back to your common room, and I assume you go back to rest.
I'll go
Luckily
back to bed,
for
yeah?
you,
I'll go to bed.
Luckily for you, the doors have been left unlocked to get in the common room.
Cool. That's that then.
That's that.
I survived.
You survived. So you all may take a long rest.
Yay.
Are you good, Saint? Did you scream what you
Yeah.
needed to?
And you get it
Maybe.
out of your system.
No, never. It will return.
It will return.
But what were you gonna say? We can take a long rest and
Take a long rest, and now I'm Skip.
ooh.
Do me last, since I just had that scene.
Yes, that's what I was.
I think do Brandon first because I have to step away in like 5 minutes to grab groceries that are arriving. So
Yeah, all good. Yeah, all right.
it won't take me very long, but I forgot I ordered them.
A month
That's funny.
passes in your time here at Strixhaven, and for this past month, there hasn't been any major altercations. Ash,
Mhm.
you in this time you've read many books,
Yeah.
but amongst these books, you expressed some interest in the snarls.
Sure did.
Finding out more about these powerful magical forces. And a book that Madame Vivina recommended to you was called Mana Unbound, The Snarl and Star Arch Phenomenon.
Did you? Okay, I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Mm.
Did you already
Yes.
send this to the DM before today about the snarls?
Yes.
Sure did.
So me bringing the snarls up randomly was just a coincidence.
I did
It will
say
serve
that
you-
I wanted
yeah.
to look at the big thing in the. Yeah, I did
In the
mention it to you.
biblioplates.
Yeah.
Right, because I was the one that brought it up today, and I thought it was like
Yes.
a random coincidence.
Yeah. It oddly worked out. Yes.
Yeah, that's
It
fun.
worked out.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so as you browse through this book, it's got this big the diagram. You get to the chapter, Snarls, Collisions of Mana, and it basically depicts that massive snarl. It basically says that thousands of years ago, while upon the plane of Arcavios, while where once two planes of existence merged bizarrely and uniquely. These worlds merged, their essences overlapped, but they did not overlap perfectly. the ley lines of each world, the conduits of mana, overlaid with imposing elements of each other, rather than with their match, result in a particular unique twist on magic of the plane. These magical incongruities formed a small region called a snarl, where the effects are most apparent. It's said that the 5 elder dragons of Arcavios were born from these snarls, and millennia later they founded Strixhaven University at the epicenter of these snarls. The one of the Bibliotheks comes to mind.
Hmm.
It's said that in certain areas across Arcavios and perhaps the plains, this mana becomes knotted and tangled. Around all these places where you find the snarls, magic and spells can be at their most powerful and most dangerous. The fabric of reality is thin across these snarls. These phenomena are known to be volatile and dangerous, with very few oracles and researchers shedding very little on what these very powerful and strange phenomena actually do and can cause, apart from the apparent effects. So, as you kind of take that in, the part that mentioned the dragons, it draws your attention to another book that you collected, which was The Founding of the Founders, the foundation of Strixhaven, which has basically this art, but it's gold, like embossed in gold. It's an old book, well kept. Yeah. And it depicts that at the birth of the plane, which is Arcavios, again, repeating pretty much what happened with snarls, the mana of the two planes overlapped in conflicting ways, and 5 particularly powerful vortices of overlapping mana became luminous spheres, which in turn hatched into 5 dragons. These dragons became the emblems of magic of the plane, living symbols of the clashing forces of the 5 dichotomies. It was these dragons that founded Strixhaven University, hatched from the magical energy of the newborn world of Arcavios. These dragons were first among to master magic. They realized that only through disciplined study would magic be safe in the hands of other peoples. They founded Strixhaven to facilitate that study and established the 5 colleges that you know to this day are named after them. It is said that the dragons are still out there. The founders roam the world, no longer directly associated with the college, with their colleges and the university as a whole. But they are known to be sought after by researchers. And then it goes into specifics of the dragons.
Cool.
You flick over to one of the pages, and it lets me do that. It's titled The Lucamus Lawhold. And just bring up the if it lets me. There we go. Depicts this imposing red dragon. The Lucamus Lawhold was the first dragon of Strixhaven to master the magic of order and chaos, the flow and prediction of events through time. Her magic encouraged exploration and discovery through the lens of creating a direct conduit to the past. She founded Lawhold College to ensure mortals will never forget the lessons of the past. It basically goes into describe how she went on to found Lawhold with all the other dragons. Moves on to Galatath Prismari, who again describes how they founded Prismari College. And they brought forth a view of dynamic expression and precise perfection, again, the dichotomies. And I will actually make all of this available to you, Ash, so
Okay.
you can have a quick read through it all.
Perfect. Thank
So
you.
I don't have to
Yeah, exactly.
read it all out to you. I will go through all the dragons just so everyone can see them, because I think everyone's earned to see them. Again, you see Gallus of the Prismari. Flick through the pages to Tenesia Condrix, the dragon that, nurtured the spark of curiosity in those who would pursue knowledge, and who's responsible for the mathematical principles that make up the foundation of her college. Yeah. In all her glory, Tenesia Condrix. And then you flick over to Silver Quill, Shadrick Silver Quill, founder of Silver Quill. And last but not least, you are shown a very imposing black dragon known as Belladros Witherbloom. Who basically passed on her understanding of the natural cycle. Again, that goes into describe her the dichotomies of her philosophies between life and death. It gives you some brief insight into these dragons. It doesn't obviously depict everything about them.
Yep.
But it gives you a clear, basic
Better
understanding.
understanding. Cool.
Yes. So I will go ahead and make that visible to Ash. You can actually have a more detailed look in your own time.
Okay. Thank
Just one big dossier.
you.
Make sure that's all good for you to see. And let's see if I can. 1 second. It's not showing up properly. Hey, nice. All right. 1 sec, Ash. Just having some book difficulties, as you could call them.
Yeah, no worries.
All good?
Yep.
All right. And I believe you also were curious about the constructs that you saw with Linquist.
Yeah.
And you come across a few texts that outline them. You see the first one was a shield guardian, which I will show really quick. If it lets me. Actually, I'll show you the Helmed Horror first. Which basically depicts a very familiar looking construct that is said to be above intelligence of usually animated armor that seems to come particularly equipped with immunities to certain spells and serve as, formidable protectors. Access to those. And then you have the Shield Guardians, who are a little different. And that basically depicts that these constructs have a special relationship with their creator, depicting that there's an amulet that binds both creator and creation, allowing the Shield Guardian to protect their master, even if they're not in the, right next to them. They also come with the ability to store certain spells according to what their creator could impart with them. Yeah, so you learn pretty much all you can about the basics of the Helm Horror and the Shield Guardian. So if you ever come across them, you have advantage on anything relating to them, like defenses, resistances, vulnerabilities, etc.
Yep.
How they function.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries. I believe
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
that's pretty much it. All right. Simon. So again, in this month, you also will have an exam, but we'll get to that after. Simon.
Yes.
Simon. Yes.
What is Simon doing for the next month, you ask?
Simon, go ahead if you want to mention it
yeah.
briefly.
So, Simon has been doing a couple things. He finished the school painting, and started a new secret project that he's not sharing with anyone except Sharpbeak. So there are no longer explosions coming from his room, but there does seem to be a large amount of magic or glitter. You're not quite sure, but occasionally he'll leave the room just either glowing or looking like he's covered in glitter. Who knows?
I would assume that sometimes you see Guide glowing from time to time.
Yes, assuming that Sharpbeak doesn't take him back, or just as much time as Simon is able to spend with Guide and the group, and also going to visit Mr. Prickles.
Mr. Prickles, absolutely. With Sharpbeak and Guide, she does come after him eventually, but then finds the bond that you have very cute, and kind of just lets you and Guide hang out whenever she doesn't need Guide.
Sure.
So
he has his own spot in my room.
Where he has had like his own docking station there.
Yeah.
Which he had installed because he hangs out with you so much.
Yeah. How is Mr. Prickles doing?
Roll me 3 natures. Sorry, 4. It's been a month.
And I do have advantage because I did my research on him.
Yes, Mr. Prickles. You
Okay.
have advantage on Mr. Prickles.
Nature checks. Let's go. Ooh, nat 20 for the first one.
Ooh.
Nice. Mr. Prickles is in good hands so far.
19 for the second. Nat 20 for the third one.
Damn! Mr. Prickles!
And ooh, I'm going to use my inspiration for the last one because it's double 4s. So I will re-roll that one. Way better. 23.
23. All right.
Yep, so nat 20, 19, nat 20, 23.
Okay. Well done. Mr.
Thanks.
Prickles looks vibrant and is just thriving. Dean Lisette commends you for how well you're looking after Prickles. To the point where she even lets you take him with you back to your room to look after him.
Amazing. He also has his own spot in my room.
Yeah.
Away from the area that I use for my experiments because I don't want him getting caught up in it.
And catch fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little man's.
Yeah. I do keep him and Little Man's away from each other.
Yeah, like Little
They're
Man's.
not unfriendly, but just by proximity they might catch on fire.
Yeah.
So I keep them a little separate.
The first time Little
safety
Man tried to be
reasons.
friendly with him, it almost set Mr. Prickles on fire. Mr. Prickles kind of like ran around like a headless chicken for a bit until you helped it put out the smoldering embers, man. And since then, you kind of, kept them apart for their safety.
But they are equally best friends with Todd, so it's fine. Everyone gets along.
Oh.
And Guide.
Everyone's having a good time.
However, that is not the only thing that I get. I do also at some point go to Linquist's place with my fake mustache, just in case. And I do pick up Charlie, the elemental mascot, Francis, the fractal mascot, Martin, the inkling mascot, and Winston, the pest mascot. And I bring them all home with me.
What's the name of the
Alright.
the fractal?
Francis,
Francis,
No,
the
that
fractal, I
one
love
is
it.
the inkling.
Martin.
Martin. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention I would have picked up an inkling pet during my month too.
What's yours? His
You
name?
can have that.
Huh? Oh.
I'm
What's
not naming
Ash's?
it.
Yeah, he's not naming it.
I'm not
I
naming it.
probably name
He's not
it.
naming it. It's utility for him.
Yep.
He's not
I
naming it.
probably name Ash's inkling and he refuses to use it.
Yep.
It's Walter. His inkling's name is Walter.
Walter. All right. I believe you get this as well. All the mascots except the one from Lawhold, which is the statue, I believe.
I did not get the statue one because I didn't know about him, and he's also medium-sized, and I can't conceivably actually bring
can't
him
be
with
hefting
me,
that
and I
around in your
didn't want
bag.
him to be lonely.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I do also have Linquist rework the enchantment on my Bog of Holding, so that my little buddies can all breathe in there, so I can keep them with me if they want to.
All right.
Sounds
good.
Yeah. You guys do notice that Simon gets a little frustrated towards the end of whatever secret project he's working on, like it's not totally going perfectly, which is when he goes to the pet store. So he feels better after that. But he does have a couple ideas for new projects so that he didn't have time to work on.
I assume
he's got some ideas.
I assume when you're done with the painting, Kailani would go see it as well. Like she would be happy to go see and give you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That finishes within like the first couple days of this month because I'd already pretty much been done with it.
Yeah.
And it goes pretty well because I had previously rolled for that. It looks good.
Yeah, Kailani is like super enthusiastic and praising Simon for his beautiful art.
Yep.
You even
also,
get
sir,
told. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Also in the chat with Saint and I we've been talking. During the month, Ash is renovating what's inside of his ring.
Okay.
It's not going to be just a tiki bar.
No. Okay. Yeah. Inside the tiki bar. Yeah.
I guess just as a passive thing, Simon, when he remembers, does try and go see Luna's shows, hang out with her at the bar, support that as well, and obviously go support Kai if she has any water dancing, whatever tournaments or whatever however that works. I don't dance.
Intramural water dancing club. Yes.
If she has any like showcases or anything, and if Ash joins the paper, Simon will collect anything he writes from it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'd probably start at the Strixhaven Star at some point too.
Yeah.
Do you go see the plays that your stuff is displayed at?
Only if everyone else is going. I've seen so many rehearsals of it, I don't need to see the play.
Fair.
So if everyone else wants to go, Simon will go, but he doesn't really care otherwise.
Kailani,
he's got projects.
Yeah, Kailani always goes to watch the play, so we definitely would go.
He'd go with you then.
Yeah. Simon, you definitely noticed that Quintilius seems a bit more cordial with you, like especially after your first success with your first set, and how like Dean Talon Rook just was so overjoyed. Was like, wonderful, dear, wonderful. Please, you have to keep, and she tells Dean of Miss Coiler, who gave you the original assignment, to see if you could do more sets. Obviously, they need more, not just the one.
Simon will take the month break to work on a different school project, but is planning on helping with the next painting project after he's done with this one.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You get paid for it.
You get paid.
And then spend all my money at the pet store.
Pretty much it goes to the pet store to...
What do we get paid? How does that work?
You get paid 5 gold pieces for each week that you work. You worked for 2, 3 weeks, so you get like 15 gold.
Cool.
Yeah, the inside of my ring is now pretty much a gentleman's room.
Nice.
Nice. That's very nice.
That's all Simon does, just hangs out with everyone.
Nice. That's true. I would say that by the end of that, you're very close to perfecting your spell sculpt. Still got a few things you need to tweak here and there.
Mine?
Sometimes, sometimes
my special secret project. Yes.
Sometimes guide glows randomly during the day, but you're starting to work out the tweaks.
Fine.
The
I meant him if he breaks.
Yeah.
And by that I mean if I break him by accident.
Yeah.
You also probably catch Kailani sneak out at night a bunch of times.
Have you been allowed to keep guide the entire time?
Oh, only when Sharpie doesn't need him. But then she puts a charging port in my room, so he comes back.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah. So inside of that, Kailani, I believe Simon also helps you from time to time with some of your perfumes.
Mm-hmm. But I believe
any new
that
smells
only starting to sell after I have enough stock, so it's not really a thing yet.
Yeah, any new smells needed from the horticulture club that I learn, I show her. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's during maybe one of these interactions, pretty much close to the end of the month, where Grayson kind of turns to Kailani, as he's been working with her. Is, well, that's, I think, from what Professor Fane says, I think we could probably take this to the next stage, Kailani. Congrats. And he holds out his hand to shake her hand.
Kailani shakes his hand and then hugs Simon.
Hey.
Thank you
we couldn't have done it without you too, Simon.
What? I just didn't hear
your help. We met our deadlines because of you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I go hug his ankle.
And you see Guy goes, "You're welcome," and grabs him. I was like, Guy, no. Just grabs him as well in a vice grip. Doesn't know his own strength. But
Simon is pleased.
Guy lets go eventually.
Yeah.
Kailani looks kind of shy and tweaks with her hair to see if Grayson would hug her too. But she doesn't initiate
Grayson looks at you.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's
fine.
Because well, if everyone else is doing it.
Yeah, Kailani's like.
Kailani's like.
Inside check real quick. Why not?
What?
Yeah. He notices that you're doing that. He's like, Kailani, are you okay?
Yeah,
I'm fine. He goes, you know what? He kind of comes up and gives her a hug.
She gets really happy.
He goes,
she squeezes him.
Done really well. No more hugs. Ow. Still sore from Guide. And Guy goes, oh, more hugs, and goes and grabs you both. Like it's in the vice grip.
I just latch on to his foot and hang from there.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Grayson, the business is going well, and Grayson, you gain a point of relationship with him, Kailani. Neutral. Seems to get along with you and Simon after working with you for at least a month. Yeah, you're friends.
Yeah. That's nice. She still has a crush on him.
That's nice. However,
Actually-
Simon, you do notice that. Yeah, go ahead. Rolling something?
Yes, I am.
How dare you interrupt me?
She still has a crush on him. Not as bad as in the
Okay.
beginning, but she still does.
All good. So, Simon, you do notice, like before, that there's some nights where Kailani finds an excuse to always go out, whether it's to go see her uncles or go for a walk or dance or, she always finds a reason to go out, and she doesn't come back for at least an hour every night.
I think probably like halfway through, maybe like 2 weeks into this, if it's happening consistently, one night I just ask Guide where Kai is.
The-
No, don't bring me there. I just want to know. Show me on the map.
Stops. All right. And he retreats back into the room and opens up the hologram, and it's just her blip, her icon, like in Prismari. Like,
It's just a sonar.
That's weird. Why is she
Yeah.
in Prismari? She doesn't go there. What? Is she with
no, she does
anyone?
not.
Is she alone? Is she by
Nothing.
herself? That's scary. Maybe she's lost.
Because I don't believe she's alone. He seems very cheery about it.
Yay!
Who is she with?
I'm trying to see if Simon would.
Put two together.
No.
Well,
He has no idea who she would be with. I'm
Yeah.
just wondering. I'm trying to figure out if he would be nosy about it or if he thinks she's safe if he just leaves it. But it's me and I'm nosy.
Yes.
Yeah, who's she with?
Because
Are they having a party
Okay.
without me? Where's Ash?
Ash Merton and just having a party with Kalani and Prismari.
Yeah.
They're definitely all in their rooms. It's just Kailani.
I know, yeah. But Simon panics for a second.
Did I miss
Oh my
something?
god, don't
You-
tell me that it like shows a video of what's happened, of where she is. The security
That'd be
footage.
hilarious.
Pull up the cams.
Security footage.
It's like on Among Us, you go see the cameras.
I think you'd have to have guide connect with another guide that's close for a image.
Yeah, for an image.
No, Simon doesn't know that. If Guide says that she's with Quinty Dickus, then Simon's just gonna be like, okay. At night?
I need more information.
No,
You
they're sleeping
see-
together.
Yeah, you see God goes,
dating!
secret. He goes, indeed, secret dating. I have seen
Yay!
Kailani
Oh my
sneak out with a Quintilius, and I can guarantee they're out there right now. See? And it shows another blip next to Kailani.
And they kind of circle each other because they're just
Yeah.
practicing.
Kinda
You're so smart, Guide. Okay, that's fine. She'll tell us when she's ready, even though I think she can do better, but it's fine. Anyways. Oh gosh, what a poor Grayson.
I know.
Simon has a small existential crisis for a couple minutes, and then he's fine. That's
You
a them
see,
problem.
Guy just
Okay.
pat Simon until Simon feels better. Just
Yay.
pat Simon. Strokes.
I surround myself with it's like a kid
Oh,
with
your
all of their
menagerie?
stuffed animals, but it's all of my little pet guys. There's like how many
see
are there
your-
now? So it's like 4, 5, 6 plus Guide.
Yeah. You see, to comfort you, your fractal just expands to the size of a medium creature, so you can like ride around on it. You see your pest kind of like climbs around you like a scarf. You see your inkling kind of like jumps on your head. And they just like all play with Simon. And then just to add to it, you see Guide picks up your fractal and carries your fractal, so he carries all of you around, runs around, does laps around your room.
Anyone walking past just hears like frantic footprints in the room.
Yeah.
Like the room just expands to give us like a track. Yeah, amazing. I love it.
Pretty
I leave
wild.
them alone in that, but I do log the information.
You also will log the
All
information that whenever they're in public, they still like throw like offenses at each
No,
other.
no, it's secret dating. I get it.
Secret
I see what's
dating.
happening here.
They're not dating. But
Secret
okay.
dating.
I mean, you're sneaking out at night to go visit him off campus.
You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
And then you're
understand
acting
where
sus.
the
And then you're acting
misconception
sus
can
when
come
he's
from.
around.
And then you don't talk when you see each other in class the next day. It's secret dating 101.
Yeah.
They do talk. They just offend each other.
I'm justified.
But
There's
yeah,
awkward
I guess.
play hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Kailani would just be focusing a lot on the perfume making, the dancing, and should probably be very like and the role playing.
Yeah.
Should work a lot on that. She'd always go watch Luna's concerts and Quintilius's plays. She'll keep an eye out on what Grayson is doing, obviously. But
I would say that you, both of you and Simon, because of you make time to go see Luna, you could both add like a relationship point with her as
wait,
well.
Luna, no.
So you're friends with Luna as well.
Yes, my girl.
I do believe you get Z-boons from her. Anytime you need to be hooked up, the performance or performance costs, I believe it's her. I'll bring it up in a minute. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure she just gets us free drinks at the bar, and that's well worth it.
At
Yeah,
this
100%.
point, we're gonna change it to free drinks at the bar. Absolutely. That's just-
Well worth it.
100%.
I give that as an additional bit. Absolutely.
And I guess other than just making, like, she's not got a lot more going on. She's just making perfumes and working on her classes and stuff. She checks that the deck of many things is hidden where it is every so often.
Oh yeah, yeah. You keep checking it every now and again. Okay, so do me.
I don't like check, I don't like make him spit it out. I just make sure that he's still.
You just make sure it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually, I just checked Aurora's boon. It says, out of respect for musicians, will cover your expenses. That includes free drinks. So I was actually on the money.
Nice.
Nice. So, and I guess on the secret meetings with Quintilius, she's just going to be practicing her dancing and helping him practice his lines. I guess she discovers that she's a little better at acting than she thought, given that she's a terrible liar.
Yeah. He goes, at some point, he goes, no, Kailani, no, you have to project, make me believe what you're saying. No, don't look away or stop floating. That just gives it away. Try to compose yourself.
Is he trying to teach her to lie? Because she's okay at performing. She's not good at lying.
Yeah, he gives up trying to teach you not to lie because you're terrible at it, but it's more like to try and like make it less obvious.
Right.
Like trying to make you think of it as a performance.
Yeah. That might help a little bit, but she's definitely better performer than she's a liar. And at probably one point or another, she would ask him, like, when it's her turn to rehearse and stuff like that, and to choreograph his opinion, and probably him to teach her any, like, surface dwellers dances that she might not know. Because it's different, right? Very different culture, underwater dancing versus
Absolutely.
that. And she wants to extend her portfolio, so she will probably ask that of him when they get to a point where she trusts him enough for that. So probably towards the end of the month. Towards the end of the month of doing that, she would probably ask him for help.
By then, I would say you have like a bond boon with him as well. So he teaches you how to project your voice. Like before, you had a bit of trouble being noticed, but now you don't have that trouble. He spends days to nights just teaching you how to project it. So,
okay, what can she teach him in? Because she's very like.
Teach him to be. Probably teach him to be more humble. Could be a start.
Most likely, because she will fight him for everything.
give him
That's
honest feedback.
100%.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would say
she'll
that's what
teach
you
him
could
to
do.
like how to say things being nice without sounding condescending.
Exactly. He's like, okay. He kind of sees. It takes him a bit to kind of like get his head around the fact that he's doing anything wrong. That takes at least a week or so to get it out of his head.
Yeah.
And then you spend the rest of the time.
Because I
showing
bet
him
there are times where he
how
turns to her
actually
and he's
talk to
like,
people.
that, like he's probably very like harsh, and she just cries, and she just turns to him like, "There's different ways to say that. There is definitely
I
different
said
ways
no
to
cry.
say that."
He goes, no cry, and then you see Octavia grabs him. Ah! He gets pulled into the water, and he makes you cry. He was
Yeah.
warned. All right.
I promised not to throw
Just
him,
as-
so I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, good. All right. All right. If there's, I think that's, I would say about it in the time skip. We will, before I end it, I will say, Simon, for this time you spent with Grayson, you also get his boon as
Oh.
a friend.
Okay.
Which is whenever you want to buy something on campus, which should be good for when you buy your pets. Sometimes you get there's a 25% chance of it becoming half as much. So next time we can roll to see if you have more money than you actually have.
Okay.
Help you pay those expenses. Ash, I would also.
sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No?
I was just wondering if, because I'm working on this new project with Sharpbeak, if that goes up as well with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can.
I don't have a boon from her. She's just my mentor.
I think the teachers don't give you boons.
No. I'm just saying we've continued
It's
our
powerful and
mentor-student
kind.
You
relationship.
have a nice
That's all.
rapport.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And I will say, Ash, you spent. I'm not sure if it would say. Maybe we can come back to it, but you definitely met Mina. You
Yeah.
definitely, talk to Grayson as well.
Yeah.
I would probably say we could, when we come back to it, we can roll to see how much of a
Sure.
rapport you have with them.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that about covers it, unless I missed anything. Thank you,
Exams.
everyone, for-
Exam, if you wanted to roll.
You wanted us to roll for
Exams, we'll do-
exam.
Next
We'll
time.
do the exam next time. I
Next
don't
time.
want to rush that.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, it makes sense because Merton would be here for that as well.
Yes.
We get
I want to
know-
roll
Yeah,
stuff.
He wants to roll stuff. You rolled plenty. You did great.
Yeah,
you got like
I know.
nat 20s and looking out for
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Prickles.
You did good.
Mr. Frickle.
There's-
I'm
Hey,
adding
my-
him to my relationship sheet.
My victory is that Quintilius can actually be nice to people now.
I've seen no proof of this.
You have, because
Yeah.
he literally has been nice to you because of the
I said
scenery.
cordial. I didn't say
Yeah,
friendly.
he hasn't been nice. He just hasn't insulted my art yet. There's a difference.
That's a start. And they're not
Sure.
dating. Let's make it very clear.
I don't know that.
Not
I
yet.
don't know
That's not what
I
I
didn't-
see.
I didn't think you guys disliked me to this point.
A personal
Okay.
offense for sure.
Yep.
that. All right.
Do we level?
So,
I don't know
She
why.
definitely
Yeah,
has
no,
a crush
but
on
after
Quintilius. I will
exams.
not say no to that.
After
the
exams.
exam.
Yeah.
However,
After
I'm
exams, okay.
thinking of giving you all a feat that will accompany what you've been doing for the month. I'll think on it. I'll message you. Give me any
I
suggestions.
already
of
know
feats
what
that
I'm
you
doing
think-
then.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'd have to look
That
it
would be-
up. But I've got ideas for sure.
Okay. No worries. All right. Good stuff, everyone. We got through it. There was a lot to power through, but we're good. All right. Next time we come back, exam time.
Woo!
We'll take it from there.
I'm sure that'll go well for Kai.
Yeah.
Kai
Why?
will probably panic. And
Oh,
she'll be
yeah.
like, she'll
Because
ace
you
it.
study
She'll
more
be
than I
so
do?
worried
I
about
don't know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Kailani is one of those that leaves the exam crying that it went terrible and she aced it.
Ah, she got like a 99 and she's like, I failed. No.
I failed.
I got a 42.
My
Shut
ancestors.
up.
She's definitely that kind of person.
For sure. Yeah, sounds right. All right. Well,
Thank you, everyone, for
bye,
tuning
chat.
in.
See you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, see you, chat.